What the hell?
Okay, so we're live.
Hello.
So,
Hello, Internet.
uh, this is an Exalted third edition game. Well, I only have the first edition book, but I still like Exalted, regardless. I don't have the third edition book yet, but I'd like to have it. Anyway, so this game is a continuation of a game that we did, I think, like a few
Yeah.
months ago, a year
Mm-hmm.
ago. I don't remember. It was a while ago.
Left
Um,
off on this horrible,
Cliffhanger.
cliffhanger.
Yeah. So, first, I think I want to kind of go around and introduce each character, except for Leb's character, because they will be introduced during this session. This is their first session. Uh,
Yeah.
Everyone else is returning from the last arc, which was the arc known as the Golden Hand, I believe. Even though it was an arm, so I don't know why I call it Golden Hand, even though it was supposed to be an arm.
Golden Hat has a nice ring to it, you know?
Yes, it sounds
Yeah,
better.
golden arm kind of leaves you that weird.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, I don't actually know what this arc is going to be called yet, because I kind of want to wait for it to be over before it could be because to put it in perspective, it could either be the rise of storms, or the fall of storms. We don't really know until the.
Well, either way, it's gonna be a bad thing because storm. Because if the storm rises, then how the hell is she supposed to be storming around? If the storm falls, then we're all gonna have a bad time.
Sorry, I just thought
Shut
Skyfall.
up, son.
You know what? Skyfall would be a great because the name of the campaign is Shattered Skies. Now I'm thinking
Reminds me of
Skyfall
the
would
James Bond movie.
Skyfall would
Let
be a
the
great name for
sky
this.
This guy.
fall when it crumbles.
Yeah. I don't know. I just that just came to me. So we'll start on my left here. But first one up is Dustin. You're playing Sapphire Storms. Could you give us a little kind of rundown of your character?
Okay. I'm playing Sapphire Storms, aka Hired Sword.
Yeah.
Um, he's kind of a big scum mercenary who follows like contracts to the letter,
Hmm.
and she has a bunch of backstory baggage.
Yes, that
That
will come to a head in this session.
yes, I'm sure we'll haunt her later.
Yes. And then next to Storms is Mist. Do you mind giving us a little introduction to your character, Kara?
I'm just blow with this thing, but are you gonna put the roll 20 thing on the roll 20?
Oh, well, I don't think it actually shows up, so it doesn't really make a difference
Okay.
if I do or not. So, Kara, if you could.
Yes, my character is the kind of mist, a noble in the House Liddell.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Um,
it's interesting because the way that your name would actually be said, it would be, your full name would actually be spoken as Ladal Darkana Mist. Like, that's what people would
indeed.
actually call you. Hmm. And you essentially are, just to kind of give an idea, you're sort of like an alchemist. You do a lot of occult studies. You've studied like the First Age, the olden times, the times before, and you do a lot of sort of research like that, a lot of occult alchemy research.
The good
Yes,
stuff.
and am fascinated with the Exalted,
Hmm.
which is why I'm sort of traveling with it at the moment.
Yeah. And then the last character who is returning is, well, Captain
And
Sun.
so, Captain Sun.
Captain Sun.
Captain Planet.
He's a hero, coming to terms with the fact that he's not really good at his job.
See,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm just imagining like Captain Sun like trying to fly off into the sky, but it's actually just him jumping off like a small like step.
Yeah.
I'm sure with some good editing you could make it look really
Yeah,
impressive.
I know, right?
It's like it's an obvious green screen.
Yeah. So how would you like to introduce us to Captain Sun?
Captain Sun.
Well,
He's-
okay, the first thing is, I mean, this is kind of going into the recap, but you spent the last few sessions just trying to fix your arm.
Get an arm, actually. Not
Yeah.
just
Well, your arm got cut off, so you had to get a new arm.
the backstory. We've never mentioned before, actually. It was mentioned. He got his arm cut off. Ah! He was bleeding everywhere. Blood everywhere. Guts and gore. It was horrible. It was like a cream pasta. And then he had to go to his master who said, "Oh, okay, I'm going to fix that." He closed his wound and stuff. And then he had to get... He got to get an arm. And he got help from people.
Yeah, no one important, right? Just these guys.
It's just these people. I don't know what cares. And, this is getting over with. And then he got an arm. He's still bled. Like creepy again. But then they helped him, and then now, he's no longer the one-armed bandit. He's now a two-armed bandit.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, to anyone who doesn't speak Speedy Gonzales,
Carl does tend to talk really fast, but
Sorry, guys.
I don't think he's
Okay.
speaking level of fast.
Okay. Let me do this slowly. Okay, so pretty much what I was saying is that Captain Sun lost his arm in that battle before this beginning of the
Yeah.
story quest, the first arc, especially. Let's go back story. His master healed up. Then he got together with a bunch of fellow people. He never met them before, but he got
Yeah.
together. Then he went to a certain place where he battled a bunch of monks with them. And he got assassinated.
Yeah.
And then he got the arm. And then he said, "Oh, you can keep it. Yay!"
Which is basically just for reference. I mean, you'll probably be able to see it eventually when we put the picture up. But essentially, it's sort of this like bio-magitech arm, and right now it actually has the stone inside of it, the heartstone that actually gives it an extra ability. And the stone itself is sort of like this diamond-shaped like sun that's like slotted inside of the arm. And the arm itself is sort of like golden with like mechanical sort of things kind of outlaid on it. Anyway.
I think we should also explain that technically the only Exalt we have is the one player who's not here.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I will get to that in the recap.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, I mean, technically Mist can use Essence. She just doesn't use a lot of it.
Mhm.
But that's a whole other thing. So essentially, recapping from the beginning, you guys were tasked at the start to find a lost arm, and in order to do this, you teamed up with a solar exalted by the name of Rainy Day, who ended up basically tricking you into giving her most of the money from the job. Through her clever use of oath keeping, and basically you guys fulfilled this job,
Sorry.
and then upon actually completing the job, it was decided that the arm was no longer lost because it had been found, and thus you were able to keep it.
Now I can hear from the headphones.
Without getting paid, so fuck you, Rainy.
Surgery kind of ensued. Ensues, and you all and this arm is installed, obviously, and then after that, what essentially happened was that, other things happened like side jobs, but eventually you came across this murder scene in the middle of the city. You're sort of all to give an idea, you're all sort of in this city, in general. You're all in this city that's actually in the scavenger land, so fairly far away on the outer edge of the empire, so to say, of the Scarlet Dynasty. It's along the river, sort of, and it is basically this junk city. So it's full of these large, junk piles and things like that. And there are a lot of slums and lower caste areas where people will live. It's fairly far away from like the rich opulence of like the empire, but it's also fairly close to like Nexus and other like large cities. But it's just sort of out of the way, so it's not very well protected, which can be a boon and a curse because there are a few guards around here posted by the Empire, which you guys actually had to interact with by avoiding them.
Mhm.
But overall, the security
I
here
think
is.
we didn't avoid some of them, but hey.
That's true. I remember one of them like followed you and whatnot.
And then we them.
Right. Uh, so so you found this body in the middle of the city. There were detectives like casing the whole thing, but what you noticed was that there were bite marks inside of this body that were very strange, and definitely not normal. So you followed the body, like this blood trail that you found, back to this old abandoned looking shack. Still kind of within the city, but kind of outside of the city. And when we last left our heroes, you kind of so we kind of just jump right in. You kick open the door and roll initiative. Wait a minute.
Oh
You
man.
you don't actually see anyone in the room. It's kind of dark inside, and it's this sort of rather large, like about 60 by check. Yeah, like 60 by 130 sort of building. It's not very big, but it's spacious. There you can kind of see several rooms inside.
So very much really showing us
Yeah,
in the
on
roll
roll 20. You can't actually see anybody like moving around inside. It's fairly dark,
Bless
like
you.
low lit. There's some light
Thank
coming in, and as you kind of look in particular, sun when
Bless you.
Thank you.
when you look inside, your eye kind of does that thing like Sam Fisher, where it sort of and it sort of like lights up a little bit, and you can kind of see inside of the room like as if you had like this sort of pseudo night vision, because the arm is actually like providing power to your eyeball thing, so you can kind of
Eye
see.
patch thing.
Yeah, you can kind of see
My
around
solid
inside
eye.
a little. Oh yeah, a little easier
Sorry, Kitty.
than everyone else. For everyone else, it's sort of dimly lit inside, so it's not like you'd have trouble like making out figures or things like that. You can still see, but it's just not very well lit.
Sorry
Uh,
to bother this, but is my image like profile picture different?
not on the Hangout.
Okay.
You
Thank
might
you.
need to refresh.
I did that in. I will do it again.
Let me
Unless
quickly check if it's on the if it's different. Oh, okay, yeah, it's different on the stream. So
That's
it's
good. Okay, so you're good there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
So
think
you
you
can see it.
you
Okay,
can see
good.
him now. Then that's good. Moving on.
That's what matters.
You sort of see uh, you can't really actually see anything inside of the room. Like you don't see any person. You do see some like and this I'm speaking mostly to Sun. You guys can kind of you can't really see a lot of details, but Sun can pick up a lot more. You see in the room sort of bodies kind of laid about. They don't look alive, like they look either passed out or
Whoa.
dead.
Oh.
Just sort of laid out among the room.
So
And yeah, you're all free to move your characters
Yeah.
wherever you
I
like.
was like, oh, you're saying all this stuff inside that room, and we're all like outside the house.
Yeah.
we're just like just
I
standing
was
there.
actually kind of imagining that, like, since I'm controlling Rain now, I'm kind of imagining that she's sort of taking the head.
Okay.
So she's like,
okay. So you're. We're gonna ask. Who's gonna control Rain now?
yeah. So Rainy's an NPC now, basically. So
Okay.
Rainy is like in front of you guys. What she does is she let me just spend this real quick because I have to do this for that. She actually like you can see some of her essence start to like leak out of her body, and you see this like mark sort of form on her forehead of like her cast mark, and it sort of starts shedding light among like parts of the room. So it's kind of like a flashlight, but it's like literally coming from her body.
So she used flash.
Yeah, well, it's not that bright, like it doesn't illuminate the whole room, but it's enough where you can see what's like in front of you.
It's pretty much Gen 5 flash.
Yeah. I just need to mark off that she's doing that.
Okay.
Where are her essences? Okay. Oh yeah, she's almost out of essence. Wow. Okay, so that's like like she doesn't actually have a lot of power left, but she's using most of it to do that. Cool. Okay, you guys are yeah, she's like, well, I don't, she
We're
actually
about
would
to
probably
die.
tell you is like, I'm not feeling very well right now, but I can at least do this. And she sort of allows you guys to like see the area in front of you. So in this situation, what would you guys be doing? There's no initiative right now, as opposed to my joke. So you guys could do whatever.
hmm
Okay. So what's your
I'm going to look around because
Me
Okay.
too.
this guy
Uh,
that we're looking for has.
I'm like sneaking around the
Okay.
the wall, along
make
the wall.
me like a well so for storms I want you to make me like a perception awareness,
All right.
and then for sun I want you to make me a dex stealth.
Where's my awareness? Okay, I don't have awareness, so do I just do my
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
and you
Okay.
don't take any. You take a -1 penalty.
All right.
Storm.
So Dex
Oh, and
is
then for
3.
sun I'll give you a +1 penalty
Two.
or bonus.
So that's
Dex is
3
3
altogether.
and stealth is 2.
So that's 6 dice.
6 dice. Okay. 6 D10 dice
Yeah,
greater than.
and then 7. Yeah, greater
Yeah.
than 7.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll something real quick. I just need to get my stuff in the moment.
Do I reroll 10s?
No, not in this game.
Okay.
You just count them as double.
All right, so 3 successes.
Yes.
6 D10. 7 and, oh. That's 2 successes as well.
Okay. Good. Good. That's very good. Okay. Give me a moment. And then you, Son, could you also roll me a perception awareness to see if you noticed anything like around the corner?
Perception awareness. 2, 3. I got 3 in perception and 2 in awareness. And
Okay.
awareness is a favorite.
So you get no bonus, no penalty because of your eye. So then you just get to roll normally.
So 5 D10.
Yep. 5d10.
Roll. I got nothing.
Okay. So, you don't really notice anything like around that corner, and you're sort of moving around quietly as well. Meanwhile, Storms, you hear like a lot of like these sort of creaking noises as you're moving through. There's a lot of like rubble around you, like the building seems like broken up. As you kind of search around the building, like you sort of round the corner,
Mm-hmm.
and like you see that there are some windows like around like the back end of the building. Like there are at least 2 windows because there's one that goes in like here.
Okay.
There's one that's like here that's kind of like, I mean the walls aren't actually destroyed in this case, but the building is kind of broken up. But these are where the windows would be, like around here, like and at the corners.
Okay.
Just to verify, all these walls are actually there, right?
Yeah, I mean most of them are. They would be sort of broken up, but they're not like destroyed. Like
Okay.
they'd be like kind of off center.
Could I see over them?
Yeah, you could see into the building.
Okay. So if something was, say, here, and I was where the middle
Yeah.
character is, could I see it?
No, these there's like a barrier here. Like there's a wall.
Where?
Like if you're talking about mist.
Okay. That's all.
No problem. Just counting stuff right now. Okay, so is there anything else you guys are doing?
Uh,
Because you're just still moving around in this area, right?
yeah, I'm gonna move towards the sounds I hear. Like,
Okay. I mean, you hear like obviously everyone else moving around, and you kind of hear like creaking noises because the building seems rather old.
okay, so there's no creaking noises. Like,
I mean, like it's as you're moving, you're hearing like wind echoing through the building, like because coming through the windows. The windows are actually open,
mhm.
so there's actually like wind coming through the building, and as you move, it's like sort of dark and creaking. It's sort of silent, like it's. But besides that, it's like silent. You don't hear any like loud noises.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna get my sword ready because.
Yeah. Okay. And then you kind of like you like hear because you can hear in the other room like Rainey coming up this way, right?
Right.
And Son, that's when you would actually see this figure just sort of dart like past this wall here,
This
and then
wall.
like jump onto Rainey.
Oh, here. Let's
Yeah,
hold that.
from like here.
Oh, okay. So you
So
see something.
coming out this way and then jumping like at her. So I'm gonna roll for that real quick.
Craptos.
Oh man.
Where's my? There we go.
By the way, what are these walls made out of?
Like probably like wood.
Okay.
Give music.
So you see this figure
Where'd
like
that come from?
like leap toward her, and I'm gonna roll for this in the open because it's important to do it that way. 1, 2, 3, and then of course, so 5 plus. It's I think so. That's right, and then I have to add that as well. Okay, so give me a second.
Okay.
So join battle, which is because the initiative does matter here, because this is considered a decisive attack. So I actually need to roll his initiative first. And she gets a defense penalty, obviously. Well, that might not be obvious, but now you know. 3. Actually, because Son, you can see this, so if you can roll initiative as well, and if you beat him, then you could actually react.
Okay.
I'll give you a chance, because it
Let's
is definitely
see.
possible that you might actually be able to
Let's see
react
my
fast enough.
initiative. Where is my? Oh shit! What happened?
Should be under your join battle somewhere.
My what?
A join battle is what I called it on your sheet. It's on the doc, because it's not going to be on the roll 21, because they don't have a space for that for some stupid reason.
Join.
Yeah, join battle. Oh, and then he was going to spend, right. So that's that many dice. Okay.
Join battle 6.
So I'll roll that first. Yeah, so you guys actually have the same amount of dice.
So 6 dice.
Yeah.
60, 10, it's 5. Yeah, it's 10.
Okay, he got 2 successes, and then he's going to, like, he spent a willpower to get 1, so he has 3 successes. And I'm going to add him onto the turn order here. Let me get the picture, the token that I'm using.
I got a double. So,
Okay,
got 3.
so you got 1, 2, 3 successes, yeah. So you actually tie with him. Okay, so this is interesting. So yeah, you can actually move at the same time this is happening. This is actually kind of cool. So you are able to move at the exact same time as he moves. So like when he moves, you notice it right away, and you're able to also take your turn. But let me just set up the token first. But your turns are actually going on at the same time. Here's the token I was going to use. There we go. So he's like right on top of her. And then, so you can tell me your action first, and then I will, oh, and then you also add 3 to your initiative, so both of you have 6 right now.
3 to our initiative.
Yeah, so he has 6, and then you have 6 total. That's the default. So you add the successes to your initiative. So I'll give you. You can tell me what you're planning on doing at this point, and then I can have him kind of like see if that interferes with him.
So I'm seeing this guy who's like see him like what he looks like.
You can't really make because he's moving like he moves really suddenly, and he's wearing like basically a lot of black, so it looks more like a blur, like as he's moving, like a shadow in the dark.
Okay. So I'm seeing like he's like jumping at.
Like jumping onto her, like with both of his arms, like he's gonna grab her. Yeah.
So can like
and she's and just for reference, like she's turning as this is happening, so like she doesn't even see him coming, and she's like about to get like jumped on.
So I can like run up and like kick or punch him.
Oh sure.
Just like,
but then he would get to roll his grapple first, and you would have to see if you can like break him out of it.
Break him out of it?
Yeah, because you could do that. Like, because if he grabs her and then you kick him, you could knock him out of the grapple.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what you're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to roll for the grapple next, and then that'll determine how difficult it will be for you to get him kind of out of it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, plus his dexterity. It's plus his, no, it's, let me check, because I had to check. Grappling it's on the chart, I think. Because I remember grappling was like based on the, it's a decisive, so it's actually based on his initiative. So I have to go grab that real quick.
Okay.
Grapple difficulty 2, character C, so it's a gambit. Basically, he has to make a decisive attack, and then I think the decisive attack is based on his strength plus his, I had to check how you calculate that, because I don't remember if it's strength or dex that he uses.
You're back, guys.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I have to memorize that, but that's the one. I know you use dex for for withering, but I don't remember what you use for decisive. So I just have to check that real quick. Withering, it's decisive, use the same pool. No. Okay, so no, that's for ranged, I think. Let's see. This is basic stuff. I feel bad that I don't remember it. I keep scrolling through and I can't find it. It's up here, that's why.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Decisive attack is dexterity plus dexterity plus combat against the difficulty of the target's defense, and then you do not add weapons accuracy to this roll. Okay, so and then he has a difficulty 2 on top of that. So basically, what I do is I go to Rainey's defense. So I have to go grab that because she probably has a really high defense.
Yep, it is right now.
Let's see. Let me get the music back up again because it stopped. I should actually set it on repeat. I don't know why I didn't. There we go. Rainy, because there was a reason I had Rainy's sheet back up. It was because I was going to use it for this, and I didn't actually calculate her defense. So her defense in this case would be dodge. So she's doing dex, which is 4, plus dodge, which she has at 3. So 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. So 4 minus 2. So he needs 4 successes on this roll to actually grab her. So that's actually pretty tough. That's going to be difficult for him to do.
Okay.
Well, at least for most people. This guy doesn't seem like most people.
Let's see it.
So he has dex, and then so 1, 2, 3, 4. And just getting my dice here. I love like getting all these dice together, so it's just fun for me. 1, 2. And then he's gonna add some stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot. He also gets +1 to initiative because he's super fast. So actually, that means that you wouldn't be able to react fast enough because he is actually acting on 7. He does get +1 to initiative. 'Cause
Oh,
he has that.
brave.
Good thing I remembered that just now. But you are able to act like immediately after him. That is totally a thing. So I'm just double checking that I do this right. Actually, no, I could roll in the open because it's fine if I do that at this point. So I'll do that. Roll. I just have to recalculate and then spend all the points that he's doing. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. And then I have to go over here. So spend 2 over here. Where's this? Ah, okay, got it. 2. Okay, and then I do that, and then I have to recalculate it because I forgot. 1, 2, 8, and then so 10 dice. Okay. I don't think he'll spend willpower on this. Well, he might as well, because this is probably the most important roll. So, yeah, I'll do that too. So I'll get an extra success as well. He wants this as much as anyone else does.
Crikey. We've got this epic music playing, but I think we need like the Jeopardy
Okay.
thinking music
So,
at this point in time.
so that's 5 successes. So he does totally just like, yeah, sorry, I have to do this. So 5 successes. He grabs like onto her, right? And he succeeds at that. So then I have to go check what happens next. For grappling, I have to go back down to that.
You know, in my games, I always have this home rule about grappling. Don't grapple.
Don't grapple, yeah,
Don't
exactly.
grapple.
Although grappling in this game isn't that bad, but I just need to double check to make sure I'm doing this right, because I forget. Decisive, remember that 7 successes, this says normally. Yeah, because the idea is that he is also going to be doing damage to her, so he's like slamming into her as he's doing this as well. So I'm going to check for soak on her end to see how she absorbs that damage. Because she effectively just got hit for like a lot. Stamina plus her is, well, it's half her stamina, I think. What's her soak was 3. I'm sorry, guys. I don't. Okay, so I'll just roll that.
No, I know how you feel so well. As someone who runs games,
Yeah. So
sometimes I spend 10 minutes just calculating the enemy's turn before.
Okay. So she takes 2 damage, which isn't really that bad. I'll mark it on her sheet.
What's going on?
Where's her health? Sorry. Okay, so yeah, she's not wounded by that, but she does get hit pretty bad. Like basically, he slams into her. So now that I've resolved that, I can move on.
So what happens after?
So he slams into her, and then after that, essentially, they have to make control rolls to see how long he actually gets to hold on to her for, because he succeeded, and then he basically hits into her, and then also.
Does he slam, or does he freaking tackle her?
Yeah, basically, he like tackles into her, and then like grabs onto her.
Nova, Kara, and someone else.
Huh?
There are people that are right.
I can't hear you.
Hello?
No,
Hello?
I was talking to, I think, Lev.
I know. That's what I'm asking her. Hello, Lev? Lev?
Hi, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
was
what
talking
that
with my
was.
mother.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So let's see. The actual thing now is they roll, I think it's strength roll versus strength roll, or something of that sort. Yeah, strength plus roll And then she has terrible. I remember now. She has terrible brawl. That's why I was laughing when I knew this was gonna happen because I was like, oh yeah, she's screwed. Because she
But
put
what
all
was,
of her points into
what was
sword
I being
fighting.
called?
She put all of her points into like sword fighting. So she's actually like pretty terrible when it comes to like actually like fighting off something like this.
What was I being called?
So she has no brawl, and then her strength is 2. So Rainy rolls 2 dice.
Wasn't she a solar?
Oh yeah, no, she is. She's just terrible at like this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But she got 2 successes, so that's actually not bad. For in this case, and then he's going to roll his, which is much higher, obviously, because he's specialized in this.
Of course, he's waiting for this for a long time.
I've been waiting for this.
He was just dying to do this. He was just sitting there waiting in out of game time, just running away. Has the player
The
characters
party's
are
gonna be here. I know it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Okay, so he has 4 successes. So let me see what that means. I compare them. Make a control roll between the grapplers. Should the target win or tie? No. They do not escape. Should the martial artist win and for an additional number of turns equal to the number of successes. So he basically has control over her for 2 more turns. After these turns are over, they automatically escape while grappled, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so then the next thing that's going to happen is, well, I mean, that's going to be his turn, basically. So then everybody else gets to roll initiative now.
Okay.
Cool.
Hold on, Rainy. I need 5 minutes to charge up an attack.
I'll do it.
Oh man.
Alright,
Okay.
Plus what?
What's Rainy's turn?
What
It's
was it before?
wits
Special
plus
beam cannon.
awareness. Wits plus awareness. Oh my god, you special beam cannon. It's hilarious. And like you go through Rainy and this guy, and you're like, oh, she's an exalted. She'll be fine.
What's he said,
You'll
dude?
be fine.
I only have
If
wits.
not, give
so-
her a sense of me.
You don't have you don't have any awareness. That's
Right.
I got 3
so then
successes.
you just roll wits then.
Okay. 1 success.
Okay. So you get 3 successes, and then you add 3 on top of it, so you get 6. Then you get 4 because you add 3.
Mhm.
Because you can hear this happen. Because I'm thinking Rainy would make some kind of noise,
Yeah.
so it wouldn't
Hey!
just. Hey! I think that's literally what
Stop
you. Yeah. Hey, stop! And then,
Javino!
I do not consent.
and then missed. You roll wits plus awareness. So,
Okay, let's see. Wits plus awareness. That is.
I think I
2
put your joint
wits,
battle.
Awareness.
Slop.
Oh, join battle 3.
Yeah, join
so,
battle.
So I just roll 3 then.
Yeah, 3 dice. Yeah, that's all you get.
Groovy.
You know, you're not a combat
Uh.
character, so
No.
you're.
I mean, I am a combat character, and I still have crappy.
Yeah, it's true. You do.
3.
Right now you do, but later you won't. Oh wow! So that's 7 success. So yeah, you actually act like right away.
Wow.
I mean, you're right in front of this, so I think you can't see it very well, but you can you immediately notice what's going on.
Oh, that's more than 7, dude. That's more than 7.
What? 2. I got
4
2
plus
10s and a
4
1.
plus 3, yeah.
4 plus 3.
Yeah, because this is join battles 3.
First.
Actually, isn't my join battle 4? So shouldn't I get?
Yeah,
5?
you can roll 2 more dice. I'm okay with that.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's 2 more dice. I thought you just add the number to it.
No,
Or
Okay.
do I re-roll the tens or
no,
He
not
got
in
two.
this. Okay, so you
No.
got
not in this one? Okay.
so you got it's just doubled. So your tens count as double in this. Uh,
Ah,
so that's why now he has 3 successes plus 3, so you go up to 6.
Okay.
But
Yay.
you're still not like at missed levels of, hey, wait a minute, someone just grabbed Rainy.
Mm-hmm.
Or me level of, hey, stop right there. I saw you coming, you son of a bitch.
And then, well, I think what happened, because like I said, he has fast reflexes. You saw him before he moved, but by the time he got over there, he was way too fast for you to actually like react to him, because you don't have like super reflexes, and you can already notice this guy is way faster than normal, because he was able to move like way faster than you could barely see him.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I even saw him. I just because I had this
No,
wall in my
you
way.
can
So
you hear it.
yeah.
That you don't actually see anything. So Mist, it's your go. So what are you doing?
well, would have seen that he moved that quick.
Yeah, I mean, well, you see it when he slams into Rainy, right? So that's what you see. Like once he comes up and hits Rainy, that's what you see.
What to do? What to do?
Who's the first?
Now you can't, just to be clear, you can't really see very clearly what's happening because it's still kind of dimly lit, but you can make out the figures in the dark.
Isn't like freaking Rainy like shining like she just used
Yeah,
flash?
yeah. I mean, you can see Rainy a little better, and she's like giving off some light to this guy. And I mean, the only thing you can really see in the dark is sort of like these two really bright red eyes and this sort of pale skin that's kind of like coming off of like the light. And he's wearing like, you can kind of see he's wearing like these black, clothes, but you can't really make out details because it's like too dark. But like from where you are, it's too dark for you to really do much.
Hmm.
She's not giving off light that's like spreading. She's giving off light that's like a flashlight, but it's like very close distance. It's like a candle.
But the guy's on top of her.
Yeah.
Yes, if
Okay.
I gently
See,
take the
if you
flashlight.
put a
Flashlight
freaking
like,
candle in
you
the
can,
distance,
you
you
can
would be
see
able to
his,
see what's around the freaking candle.
you can see his face. Like that's what I mean. Like you can see his face.
Anything unusual about his face?
I mean, yeah, he has really pale-looking skin, like unnaturally like pale-looking skin, and like these reddish eyes, and his head is covered by this like cloak. So you can't really make out like anything else, but you can see his eyes like glittering in the dark, and you can see his skin kind of giving off this weird gray color.
Oh, okay. Oh,
That
okay, okay,
you
good,
would
good.
like Mist. You don't even need to roll. You know that it's not normal because that's not like it's really it's not like albino gray. It's like his skin looks like it's like dead gray, like it doesn't have any blood flowing through it or something.
What have I heard?
Hmm.
Oops, that I just heard. Where have I heard freaking dead gray?
Well, I think
Fine.
I'll make a. I think Mist will make a tactical retreat out the door.
Okay, so you're gonna go. So what's your dex? Athletics?
My athletics is. I don't have anything in athletics. My
Okay, so then
dex is
what's your
2.
dex? 2. Okay, so you could move maybe about like 6 feet. So you could move like a square this way, like back, just about. That's about as far as you can move in one move, unless you want to like run, because then you could like get to the steps probably.
Probably take cover behind this door here,
Oh yeah,
maybe. I
yeah,
don't
you
know.
can actually do that. You can just take cover behind the door. That's totally a valid option.
Behind this door that's sort of ajar there.
Okay, yeah, that's an action you can take. So you're gonna take cover behind the door, so you actually get cover from
Um,
that.
but yes, take cover behind the door and assess the situation a little
All right.
further.
Okay. chill.
Because I'm not a combat person.
Storms, it's your go. You can hear screaming from the middle of the building.
Okay, I'm going to run through this wall.
Okay, let me just check. What's your athletics dex?
Athletics dex is oh, there's my sheet. Athletics is 2, dex is 2.
So that's like 12. Yeah, so you'd only really be able to get up to here unless you run. Like
I'm gonna run.
uh,
Like I said, I'm gonna run through this wall.
okay.
I'm gonna Kool-Aid man this shit.
So you
Oh yeah!
Oh, you're going to like
Oh,
well, I
yeah.
mean there's an opening. You could easily get, you don't
Savage.
I don't think you could really run through the wall very easily. But you could easily like get through that opening.
Okay.
I just need to refresh the thing. So you'd make it to that corner and you'd see Rainey like getting grabbed, but like unless you have a throwing weapon, there's really nothing you can do from here. Which you have
Alright,
the knife.
I have
You could
a throwing weapon. Well, actually, I have a dagger, but
you do have the knife. You can throw that.
I don't think I will right now because like this is my like I just see what's going on type thing,
Yeah.
like kind of reaction to like.
I mean, the interesting thing is that you recognize his like form, like his face, like because like again, Rainey is shining light on his face, and you vaguely remember because you have like perfect memory or eidetic memory. You remember what he looks like. You didn't really see him up close, but you would have remembered like what he looks like. And I think I wanted to establish that you might have seen him afterwards, but he's always like gotten away. Like he's moving really fast right now, so he's probably been able to avoid like police, but you've probably seen pictures of this guy, like bounty posters, stuff like that. You know for a fact this is the person who killed your family.
You.
Oh shit!
How did you die?
Oh shit!
But I mean, he's not looking at you, so even when you speak to him, he's like focused on Rainey's like Rainey.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't even move when you like even if you yelled at him, he doesn't seem to like move.
What?
And he's like in the process of like basically like grabbing onto her and like moving his head toward her neck, which seems very weird from like your guys' perspective. So are you gonna like take aim at him or anything like that, or are you just gonna like delay your turn?
I'm going to at least. I'm going to take aim and get my dagger ready. Like,
Okay, so you are gonna like draw your dagger and then like get ready to throw a knife at him or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better than doing nothing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So Lev, you can choose to move or you can choose to pass. It's your call here.
All right. Well, why not participate? All right. So how far can I move?
Well, you can move like depending on your dex athletics. So I think I wrote your movement speed on your sheet. I put like movement. If I didn't, then it's just based
I'm
on
looking
your.
at the dock.
Yeah.
Is it on the dock?
Yeah, it should be. If not, then I can calculate it manually. I just need to,
You can move 6.
6?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Well, where you are is up to you. I was going to let you decide where you want to start because literally you could be up to like 150 feet away if you wanted to be. Because that's like, you don't have to be like, okay, so you want to be like there. Okay.
You could be
Yes, I
in
would have
Egypt
been
right now if you wanted to be.
trying to get to the same location.
Okay, so you want to be a little closer than. Got it.
Yeah, I think that. Actually, I'll start from this direction, but I'll pass the first turn.
Okay. So then, if you pass, your initiative goes down. Okay. Are you like? Because I know you have a bow, so I'm gonna just ask: are you like? Are you aiming, or are you just like standing there watching?
At the start, I'm going to watch.
Okay. Cool. Son,
I'll be back.
it's your go. What's your game plan?
Well, I was thinking of falcon punching The freaking
Mr. Dark over there.
yes, Mr. Dark.
Okay.
Son of the Dark.
Go ahead. Make a roll.
What do I need to roll?
Your Dex plus your I guess martial arts.
Dex plus martial arts. Okay, how that?
And then if you use Krav Maga, you get your specialty, obviously.
Yeah.
And then he takes a penalty to his defense.
So
So
3, 4. Yes. If I take a specialty. And wait. And 3. So
Yeah.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So I see him like grapple onto,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going on for the. So I decide to go, and I like dash forward.
Yeah.
I like step and like I sort of hop. I take my left arm, my mechanized arm now,
Yeah.
reel it back, and I'm imagining like if it was animated, like there's
Yeah.
feet, like the freaking you can see the fist like curling to the hand curling to a fist. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then you can see steam just spitting out of the arm as it reels back and then launches. So like and you can
I
hear.
mean, it's
freaking-
not really steam powered, but it is essence powered. So you'd see like this energy kind of, come out of it.
I know. I just like
Yeah,
imagining like it's just
It's like energy
it's sort of
steam.
steam.
Yeah.
So it's just like steam starts coming out because of
Yeah,
this stuff.
yeah.
And then like you can hear like Sun just scream, just yell, solar punch.
Okay. So that's definitely like a stunt. And then you actually, if you're using the arm, you actually get a +1 because it boosts your dex. So that's 2 more dice, so you have 9.
Yeah.
So just roll 9 dice, and you only need really 1 success to actually hit him.
I got 5.
Well,
Holy
no, you didn't get 5. You got
5.
2, 4, 6,
7, 8.
7, 8. Okay. So that's that is a solar punch. You actually
At game speed, it just like sparks. It just like shine, light just shines off.
Yeah, I mean the arm is glowing. Like that would be a thing that probably happens.
He just goes flying. hits
Like a
ball.
light just sparks out, like a freaking a ball of light just forms around the arm, just like a freaking comet coming right out of the face of the.
Right. Okay, let me just check how I resolve this because I think he still gets normal soak against this. I just have to check what happens because you hit him really hard, obviously, and you might actually break him out of the grapple. I just need to check. So first I'm going to do the result of this. So essentially you doing initiative damage to him, I just need to scroll up to... Oh, that's right. I need to remember where this stuff is in the book. It's over here. So it's a withering. So you hit, obviously. Your raw damage is the rating before so. Calculated raw damage is attacker strength plus weapons damage value plus threshold successes. So what you do is you beat him by, you got 4, 6, 7, 8. You beat him by 7. So what that means is you're going to roll your strength plus 7 dice.
Okay, so. Hold
Your
up.
strength is like 1, so you roll 8 dice. And then we subtract his soak from that.
Roll 8d10, then 7. Wait, is it greater than 7?
Yeah.
3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
5. Okay, nice. 10s do count on this, so that does... that is good. Because for withering, it does count. Roll a dice pool equal to whatever remains, and then he subtracts like 3, but that's like 2. That is pretty good. So basically, what that means is that you get 3 initiative.
Hold on, sorry. You say like tense count? Do you mean that they
Yeah,
don't get
no,
double?
that's good. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We'll
I
do
was
the second
counting it
level.
already. So you get 3 initiative, so you go up to 9, and you drain him down to it's you did 2, so you drain him down to 5.
Ooh.
And so that means that now they have an advantage. Like the rest of your team is going to be able to hit him also. I'm just going to check how that interacts with the grapple real quick, because
Oh.
you might break him out of the grapple also. Because he gets I think he gets like 1 turn less, so he might still be holding on to Rainy, or you might break him out. I just need to check like what the difference is. Well grappling, he gets a minus. Oh, all to defenses he cannot perform. Yeah, I think actually, because, no, defense is not the same as soak, so that's fine. Minus 3 to all, no, okay. And then each time you suffer damage, you forfeit 1 turn of control, yeah. So that means that he is only now actually controlling her for 1 turn. Uh, so he's gonna, and so he only has 1 turn left, and what he's basically gonna do, so you punch into him, and he's sort of like, he's moving his head down, but you like smash into his body with this punch, and it like obviously has some kind of effect on him because he's like lurching, but like as he's doing that, he sort of like bites into Rainy's like neck.
Falcon punch.
Yeah, pretty much. This is I just called the solar punch.
And then after that,
Solar punch.
Yeah.
that, you obviously knock him off.
Oh. Okay, so can I say what happens next or no?
Well, it's his turn right now.
Okay. I was gonna say like, oh, he gets punched, and then he goes for the wall, something like that.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna hit the wall, obviously.
Like he goes for the wall, just crumbles down.
I just have to do this real quick. So he's doing
Take that!
+1, 2, 3.
Ooh. Got my arm back. Ow, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Oh, Jesus, that hurt.
It doesn't actually hurt. Like you hit him, like clearly.
No, I'm saying like he started collapse and he hurt himself like that.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll this in the open again.
Because imagine like making a clap with a metal hand would hurt a bit.
Yeah.
Clunk.
Oh.
Oh right. I see what you mean now. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4
Holy
successes.
Shit, what the fuck is this?
4 successes, and then she's gonna soak. So she gets her soak.
What's going on?
Huh?
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. It was just a call or something.
Hmm.
So she gets 1 die to try to reduce it. I think she could also dodge as well, but I don't really think, Okay, so she does get 1 success. So that is basically going to be 3 to her. Lethal. And then, well, it's actually not lethal. It's just technically like withering, but in this case, it's technically going to be like obviously just enough to like,
To what?
Because you notice like after she gets bit, she just sort of falls over,
Rainy?
and the light kind of fades from her like head, and this guy, he doesn't actually get any of his initiative back. I think it would actually like reset, because I think I would count it as like a decisive. Yeah, actually that would make more sense. But then he wouldn't get the bonus. Yeah, so I'll re-roll this actually, but I'll keep the soak. Because I think it would be like direct damage. 1, yeah, okay. So she would soak that. Yeah, okay, so that would probably happen. I think he would like bite into her, and then she would like not like shove him off, but like she wouldn't really be like affected by it as much. So like she would like get bit and then like you kind of just come in with the punch,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he like flies back into the wall.
Not through the wall. Okay.
Well, no, not through the wall, but you hit him into the wall. For sure.
It's cracked now.
Oh, that rebel's a wall? Okay.
Yeah. Then after that, it's missed. Are you gonna pass or are you gonna do something?
Hmm.
Do it.
I think I'll try in a vain attempt to sort of lob my knife in
I
that
mean,
general direction.
yeah, he'd have cover, but you could definitely attempt it. The difficulty would
That's
probably be
about
a little bit higher, but you could try to throw it. What's your throwing skill?
nada.
Okay. So what's your dex?
My dex is 3, I think it was. I'll just check real quick.
Yeah.
No, 2.
2. Okay, so roll 2 dice, and then if you can get 3 successes somehow, I mean, you could spend willpower if you want to get an automatic success, but otherwise your knife is probably going to go
I
flat.
think I'll do that.
Okay. Oh, and he takes onslaught penalties, so actually you only need like 2 successes. But you're going to spend
Off
a
of
willpower.
2. Off of 2 dice. Yeah,
Well,
that's
now
a
you
little.
only need 1 because you got the willpower. You only need 1 success to hit him.
Oh well, let's try.
Nope. So you try to throw a knife into the dim light, and it sort of like hits the wall next to him.
Uh, okay. I was thinking it's like just gonna flunk onto the ground.
No, she actually like almost hits him, because she is focusing, like she's spending willpower, so she's
Yeah, yeah.
actually like focusing on hitting him, and like, but she misses
Oh.
just barely, like you would get it close to his head, but it would miss, kind of thing.
Maybe at the very least I get his attention.
Oh yeah.
And now the
Where'd that come
vampire's coming
from?
towards you.
Storms, it's your go.
Okay. I am actually thinking I'm gonna forego throwing my dagger as well and just rush at him with my sword.
Oh sure, go for it. I mean, he's pinned against the wall now.
Yeah. So can I do like a charge or? Yeah.
I mean, there's no charging in this game, but it would basically just be a stunt. Like if you want to describe that.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to like run as fast as I can, like probably push the other two out of the way and
Oh yeah.
like
You
stab
know,
at him.
after Sun does this awesome punch, you're just like, get out of my way. I want to kill him.
Yeah. He's mine. Just shove him out of the way and like.
Whoa, no, you're rude now.
And then,
Jeez.
so what? How are you like moving with this sword? You just like thrusting it like right toward him while
yeah,
he's pinned to
like-
the wall.
My hands are like right at my stomach, and I'm gonna like impale
Okay.
like through the wall type thing.
So that's like, yeah, I'll give you a die for that, sure. So it'll be Dex plus melee. I don't know if you have swords or not.
Let me quickly check if I have swords.
Doesn't-
I don't remember if you did.
I do not.
Okay. So then that means
Nice.
that you just do melee plus your Dex,
So,
and
okay.
then you only need 2 successes to hit him.
All right. That's
Didn't
7.
you have like a sword you stole from someone?
Yeah. No, I don't have a
No,
sword.
I'm saying like a sword skill.
Okay.
Okay, well that's enough. So you do hit with 4 successes. So you get 2 over, so now you roll damage. So that's basically your strength plus your... Oh wait, you use strength for... I forgot, you can use strength for your instead of dex if you want to re-roll that.
Oh, yeah, because
Or how many extra dice would you have gotten? Because I don't... you don't need to re-roll. How many extra would you have gotten? Like how much higher is your strength?
My strength is 4, so
And your dex is 2?
yeah.
So yeah, roll 2 more dice.
Okay.
I keep forgetting you substitute it. because of your thing. Okay,
Okay,
so
well.
no extras. But you do get to roll basically strength plus your. Let's see. Check.
Is it strength plus my weapon, or?
That's what I'm looking up. Trying to remember if it's strength plus your. Oh yeah, no. So it's strength plus your. Oh, I forgot you also add your weapon accuracy to
Oh,
that.
okay.
So what's
So,
your?
oh, my weapon accuracy is 4.
Okay, so you add 4 more dice.
Okay. So 2 more successes.
Okay, so that gives you 4 over, I believe.
Mhm.
So then what you do next is you roll damage, which I will get in a second.
Okay.
So you get basically your raw damage, which is weapons damage value plus your strength. So that's basically like you do your strength plus the damage value. So that's a 2. So your strength is 4, so 6
Okay.
plus uh 6 plus your 4, so 10 dice
All right.
damage, and then he's doing soak. Okay, so that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
2, 4, 6, uh, 7, 8, 9, and then he reduces that by 3. So you do 6 withering to him, which
Okay.
is a lot. That brings you, and then you get also you get 1 automatically, so you get +7 to your roll, so or +7 to your initiatives. That brings you up to 13, and then he goes down, and you crash him basically. So what that means is you've put him into a state of like, you've got the complete edge on him now, and you've brought him into an initiative crash, which means that he's like staggered. So you like stab him in the chest, and he like basically like avoids it, like he moves away from you at the last minute, so you don't like get completely through him, but you form like this massive gash into his body.
Mhm.
So he's clearly like injured. And like he's like slowed down because you notice he was moving really fast before. Now
Mhm.
he's not moving as fast, clearly. So now you've basically got him in a stagger, and I need to look up because I think you get a bonus for this as well. Because right now he's at actually because you hit him for it was 3 or no it was you did 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and then reduce it. So you got him to -3 basically right now, which means he's crashed. So I need to go look that up in a second because I remember this that you have to do this. I think you get a bonus, like you get a plus something or other when you crash him.
Okay.
I just need to look this up. Yeah, here we go. Initiative crash is when you bring someone to 0. But then I'm looking for what happens when you break. No, break. You get a character force. You get a +5. That's right. So you get +5 to your initiative, so you're up to 18.
Okay.
Is what you're going to actually use to harm him later.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was for Firefly. Next one's for Shine and Dream.
okay. It's back to Lev.
Hi.
So what's your game plan now?
Well, I've been watching them, so how are they doing? Like, in terms of they're gonna win totally to
Oh
they're
yeah, no, they're
probably
going to win totally at this point. You can see the combat shifting into their favor.
okay.
You might not even need to do anything. Like that's how good it is. Like you're like, oh, these people might be in danger too. Oh crap, these guys are actually like owning him.
I see.
This
So
guy's going
my
down like the
reason to be
Detroit
here
Lions.
is
Because that's what these numbers represent. The numbers represent the momentum of the battle. So you can already see that they're winning, just based on this massive shift that she's got him pinned into the wall and like carving away into him.
all right. Well, he's pinned, right?
Yeah, he's like pinned against the wall.
So that's a pretty easy shot.
Oh, sure.
All right.
I mean, there are some
But
people
I do
in
have
front.
someone standing in the way of the door.
Yeah. Well, no, she's not actually in the door. You could shoot past her. The problem is there are 2 people in front of him.
Right.
Me and yeah. Oh, maybe Rainy. Was it me? Rainy?
But if I was where the lady is, and I shot kind of like in and at an angle, wouldn't that be able to work?
I mean, you would take a penalty, but you could still make the shot. Like, you could still make the shot. It's just harder.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna walk up to about here.
Okay, that's
I'm gonna
fine.
be next to the other person and say, move. Do they
Who the
grab
heck
me?
are you?
Nova, am I focused more on the opponent, or am I focused on the person I just told to move?
Well, I mean, I guess you wouldn't really care what she says.
Alright, so I'm going to ignore what you say. I'm just gonna push kind of past you. Can I move you like this? Is that okay?
Yeah. Well, she doesn't really have a choice. I
I'm
mean,
gonna
Oh,
take my
whoa.
bow.
I think a mist would resist, kind of, but you'd be strong enough to push her out of the way
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
easily.
Just kind of
Eh.
nudge you to the side,
Don't get fresh.
Excuse me?
draw my bow, and attack
Okay.
the opponent. I can kind of tell the opponent's a vampire, but I don't know if we know that in character, do we?
Oh no, you know that in character.
Does everyone else?
Not really. I
Okay.
mean, Sun thinks he knows, but he might not really know what he's dealing with. But you know for a fact what's going on.
Oh my god, it's a hobo.
That's me.
So yeah,
Yeah, take a shot.
okay. So basically, you're gonna take like a minus. Think like a -3, but you have, and you didn't. Well, you have short range, so actually you get your full accuracy bonus. So like, what did I put next to your bow?
I don't even know where you wrote the bow.
It should
Here
be
we go.
near your
It's
gear.
bow damage plus 9L minimum.
What for the accuracy?
Accuracy varies based on range.
Oh right. Okay. Well, the range in this case, you don't get a bonus, but I remember you got like that was for damage, right? For damage, you got like a +6 or something, like that.
Okay.
So if you hit him, but you
I
need
hit him.
you basically have like a minus, like roughly like let's see, because you're drawing a bow, so that's like -3. Then you have
But he's pinned.
and well, yeah. So he gets a defense penalty, and then actually his defense is down to like 1. So you only need 1 success to hit him, but you need to roll basically like minus, and then you have they're in the way, and so that's like I'd say like a -6 penalty in total to hit him from here.
-6. What, do I even have a 6?
I don't know. That's what I'm just telling you what it would be in total.
Alright, so what is the roll for taking a shot?
It's Dex plus Archery.
Okay, so I'd usually get +9. I'm going to use the expertise.
Yep.
So total of
Okay.
10
bring it
dice,
up
but I
to-
get -6, so I'm only rolling 4.
And
You
then
can also do a stunt if you
yeah,
stunt it
actually,
really
you
well.
could do
I
that
don't know how
too.
stunts work.
You basically just describe whatever you're doing, and if you do it in a cool way, then you get a bonus.
Like I did.
Alright, so
And-
essentially, well, the whole
Probably
point
do
of the
that-
action was to flow as one thing, where I just kind of run up, push you to the side, say move, and then shoot
Yeah.
him while he's been being pinned.
Yeah.
I don't know if that qualifies as cool enough.
Not really. No.
Alright, so
But
I'm
you could just take the shot. So that's
Not unless you sort of kick down the door at the same time and use it as a surfboard.
it's not
Shoot
you rolled,
the ground.
you rolled the wrong. It's these 10s.
Bravo!
Oh right, okay, D10. I thought it was D10. I just
I
know
was like,
D10.
wait, we're not playing whatever. You don't roll d6s.
So
Because I saw
Are we playing Hackmaster again?
46, I need a 7 or higher.
See, I'm like laughing. Yeah, I'm like, how are you gonna roll a 7 on a 6-sided die? There's no
I-
7 on a dice.
I'm just half asleep. See, I've been like 3/4 paying attention, and I've kind of been doing other things. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I got 2 successes.
Okay, you got 2 successes, so that is enough to hit him by 1, because he's pinned down. So you do
Nice.
hit. Roll your damage. So that's, I think, like...
It says 9 lethal.
Yeah, so you roll 9 dice plus your... Well, not strength in this case. It would be Dex, I believe? I think I added... The damage is totaled. Because you're using a bow, so you don't add to your damage with stats. So you roll basically 9 dice plus the extra 1 that you get, so 10 dice.
Okay, and then do I need 7 or higher, just like before?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
4 successes, 1 crit.
So that's 5 successes. So then you are going to bring him down to -8,
Got him.
and then you get 5. So you go up to 9. So you make a pretty good shot at him from here. Like you shoot him in the probably near the shoulder or something. You don't get a direct shot, but you do hit him, and your arrow kind of pins his shoulder to the part of the wall, and everyone would notice the arrow kind of coming in. But besides that,
I wouldn't care because
Because you're a bit occupied, yeah.
yeah. But that would happen. I just need to mark off your essence.
I'm like, I turn around and I see this shit. Who the hell are you?
He's in my field of vision. Can I... Nova, do I hear him?
Yeah.
Okay. I say, Kara.
Oh, hi, Kara. Captain Sun over here.
Kill vampire.
Oh, that's a vampire, not a hobo. I say that out loud.
I don't think I would actually hear the second part, so I don't respond.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to tell him to stay focused.
It's your turn. What's your plan here?
Okay. So, he's pinned and
if you
Yeah.
kill still this, I'm gonna be pissed at you.
Excuse me?
Don't kill Steel.
I'm I'm thinking of doing something, but to help out, Hard Sword.
Okay. What are you planning on doing?
Like uh, hmm. What is around me? Like, what can I see around me?
I mean, there's rubble. There's bits of walls. Rainy's kind of confused, she doesn't know what's going on, and she's kind of laying against the wall. Cause she move you got him off of her, but she doesn't look really good.
Rainy, you okay?
And she just sort of like her hands are shaking. But then she's looking over at the guy at the wall, and she's like, "Yeah, I think I'll be okay. He just grabbed me."
You sure? You seem to be bleeding from the.
Yeah, I mean, she covers her neck. She's like, "Oh, he didn't get me too bad. I'm all right. It doesn't hurt."
Like pick up a rock and thinking of throwing it against his head.
No,
Okay.
I'm going to message you something I need to ask.
Sure. So you pick up a rock and you throw it. Do you say anything to him, or are you just gonna do that?
Like, hold up. Is it alright if I turn on my?
Oh, sure.
Hold up. I gotta get something. Be quick, guys. Don't worry. Don't leave. Don't leave, audience.
Sure.
On Skype, I'll use that because I'm not sure if I have the whisper
Skype
correct.
works. Yeah.
Yeah. If I mess up the whisper, it'd be like, ooh. Oops. So,
Hello.
hello.
Oh man, this gonna be so stupid. Okay. Hold up.
Holy shit, Lev, is your picture moving on Google Chrome? or hang out?
Sure.
Yeah, the water is like rippling.
It's a GIF. GIF.
No.
I don't know.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna
Hi.
turn on my camera now. I'm gonna look like ridiculous.
So it's a desert temple and it moves.
I'm just throwing my ball up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Usually-
nice
Wow,
ball.
he's got a hood.
Just throw it up.
Who's the ghost in the hood? Hey, Harry Potter, bugger off.
Stop it. Concentrate over here. It's like, hey, hobo man or vampire, whatever. Want to play some ball?
He doesn't even really like. He's like grunting as he's like getting stabbed.
Here. This might help.
Ow.
Okay.
Just
So
threw the
fucking
ball
hell.
at
Roll me like a dex throwing,
first.
and then I'll give you like a bonus for improvised weapon.
Okay. So roll what?
Like a dex throwing, and then you can get a +1.
Okay.
To see if you hit him from here. Well, you don't. I mean, not to see if you actually affect him. I should say.
3,
Like how well you actually nail him in the head.
1, 4, 5.
Because you only need one success, but we'll see. Okay.
I got
So that's
4.
4 successes. So then you roll damage as you roll, I guess, 1 plus your strength. So 2. So you roll 3
Three
dice plus. So 5 dice for damage.
5 feet 10.
Yeah.
7. Greater than 7.
Yeah, greater than 7.
Ooh.
Okay, so 3
Three.
successes. That's not bad. So you do go up to 12, and then you bring him down to 11
Negative.
as you like punt him in the head with this rock. It's and his head is like, it's not bleeding. You don't hit him that hard, but like you get a nick on his head, like it's bruised.
It doesn't get stuck there, and he doesn't
No.
become a one-horned demon.
No. He's already a demon.
Oh shit, is he an abyssal?
You don't really know, honestly.
Oh, you're kidding.
I mean, I don't know. All the any of the
Right.
exalted types in character, like
Yeah,
they're all witches and demons.
correct.
Oh, there's music.
So he's sort of like it's his turn now. He can't really do much besides like, talk. Like he's obviously like not like wounded badly, but he's wounded, and he's like looking at you as you're like trying to stab him. And he's like looking for a way out, but like he doesn't have a lot of options. So he's sort of just like, and you can see kind of both of you can kind of see him better now that it's sort of like you're close up to him. He sort of has like these tufts of hair coming off of like from underneath his hood, where he has like sort of like brownish, like dark brown hair, and like these bright red eyes, and like parts of his hair are like dyed red as well.
Oh my god, he's Shadow Hedgehog.
And then parts of it, well, you're not entirely wrong.
Shadow Hedgehog.
Well, I mean, you're close.
Shadow.
He's edgy.
But he sort of,
Shadow the Hedgehog would not be getting this wrecked.
he sort of like whispers something. Like you can hear him like clutching, like he's clutching his side and he's like looking around, and he starts like whispering something, and you can sort of make out like what he's saying, kind of. But it's like it sounds like gibberish, like he's mumbling something, like some kind of incantation. But you have no idea like what the heck he's doing.
Sword. Wanna hurry up your finishing move?
And essentially what happens is you see like you can hear almost these like groaning noises and these creaking noises, and you can hear the floor shifting, And as you kind of look around, you hear these like screeching noises around you, and basically like out of the darkness, like out of the shadow, you almost see the shadow kind of move and like form these like humanoid sort of shapes, and they sort of surround like all of you.
Oh
It's not that
no,
close.
no, not. Oh no, not zombies.
These don't look like zombies. They look like shadows. They're just sort of moving in the
Oh
dark.
no, not shadow clones, not Shadow the Hedgehog clones.
And he sort of like tries to get
The
away.
recallers.
He's gonna try to like disengage from you. Keyword try. Do you wanna try to like well first I have to see if he disengages.
Yeah.
So let me do that. If he disengages, you can actually chase after him. Like that's something
Okay.
you can do.
That is what I'm going to do.
Okay, cool. So I'll roll that real quick. He's going to do a bunch of stuff here. So he's going to, against the athletics of all opponents who wish to combat the disengage action. So
That would be me.
are you trying to combat it as well, son?
Hmm?
Are you trying to, like, move away from him also?
Move away from who? What?
Are you, like, he's trying to, like, get behind the wall. Are you trying to, like, get after him? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stop him because
Okay.
he freaking rain. I mean, Sword wants to get him.
So he's
So
rolling
I'm gonna help.
Dex dodge. I'm going to roll that first. So give me a second. Okay. And he's going to spend willpower because he wants to get away from you. So he gets one success.
That's all he gets.
Well, no, he's going to roll this and add one.
Yeah, he automatically gets one success.
Okay. So he gets 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. So you guys roll Dex Athletics and you need to beat 4.
Alright, so...
Dex Athletics.
Yep.
3, 3, 6.
I'm going to spend a willpower for this.
Okay, chill, because
I
you
will-
want to chase after him. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
One success! Or two successes.
Well, that's he's pretty spry on his feet. Like he's not slow, obviously, but he's weakened now. You know, he's,
Yes, I got nothing. I got.
Try that again.
Ooh, 4.
Okay, so you can actually move after him. Hold on.
I'm gonna freaking tackle him like he did.
Okay, so you get 4 successes. He got 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, you tie. So you let's see. Do you need to beat him, or all opponents who wish? I mean, it's tied. So I don't think you beat him. Well, actually, no, you would, because he sets the difficulty. You get the difficulty. So you would actually so you prevent him from moving away. So like I think you could just grab him. You know, not like grab him, but like you juke, out of the way. Or you could even move up to like here, and like cut him off if you wanted.
Hold up. Oh, okay.
Because you could just, assuming you want to do that, I don't know, like
Yeah.
how you're actually stopping him.
I was just like, grab onto.
Like he's moving that way, so you could like cut him off before he gets there and like stop him.
What if can I like pull him back?
Yeah.
Can I describe what I do? Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do I see him doing?
Yeah, he's like, because you guys are in front of him. He's kind of looking to the right, like you can see where he's about to move, and he's like moving that way around the wall.
So he's going to go, he's going. Hold up, I'm going to draw this out.
Okay.
Like he's going to go like that.
No, yeah, exactly. That's what you think. Yeah.
Okay, so before he can
Nice drawing, John Madden.
go split, I grab onto his cloak
Mhm.
with and I pull him back.
Okay, yeah, and you stop him from being able to move any further.
I dash forward. He's turned about, grab him by the collar, and then as soon as I just pull him back. I guess we might
By the
Fall
way,
back.
I'm gonna roll for these things. I should probably do that
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
They get.
Are they physical? Can they hit
Um,
us? Can they be hit?
you can see them. So yes, they are physical things.
Can they be hit?
You're pretty like I mean you'd have to. It seems like you don't know.
Okay.
I mean you could kind of roll like a lore or a cult to see if you know about what these things are, but you're not really sure 100%. You might have seen something like this. Okay, they botched their roll, so they're forming very slowly. They're not like they don't immediately appear. They're just like still forming out of the ground.
Okay, so I definitely can't hit them yet.
So they're at 3. So I will roll. I will have them move as a group, just to make this easier on me.
Oh,
I could have them all separately, but I'm not gonna do that.
oh Jesus. No.
So it's gonna go to Mist now.
Groovy.
So
Oh,
Mist, it's your go.
I thought the initiative actually goes to the highest then, like, once
Well,
everyone's...
Mist. The idea is that Mist. If she hasn't gone yet, so she always gets to go.
Oh, okay, I thought you did go. Sorry.
Hmm.
Because you can't take
So
two.
there's
You can't take 2 actions.
Hmm.
so there's shadowy people in there. I think
Not really.
Mist will stay where she is. I mean, she's
Well, not really.
lobbed her
Other
only
people
knife
anymore.
at the
They're
room,
not
so-
there yet. They're forming up.
Yeah. No. Well, you could see them still. Like they're forming, so you could see them.
So
The
you're like,
Heartless
nope.
are gathering.
The what?
The Heartless are gathering.
Yeah, the Heartless.
Oh no. Where's the Keyblade, guys? Oh. They're dead. Or not, because you can just still kill them. That's right.
Just don't let them, like, form together and make the fucking Giga one.
Ah.
Well, it doesn't seem like they're
They
going.
form up and make the Stay Puff Marshmallow Man.
Childhood hero.
So what's your plan from here?
Well, really, I don't have a plan. I lobbed my only knife at
Okay.
Mr. Shiny over there. And,
Sparkles.
yeah, so I think Mist will see these shadowy things forming and go, hell no, I'm fucking off down that way.
Okay. Did you want to just, like,
Goodbye.
did you want to just like try to leave the battle entirely? Because you could do that.
That's what she's gonna do. They've sort of got it under wraps inside,
Okay.
but
So you're,
you know,
you're
just in case she's gonna sort of back off.
Okay. I mean, if you want to, you just roll like a Dex athletics for right now, and you could just leave the fight.
Okay, so roll Dex, which is 2, so 2d10 and
Okay. So that's 2 dice. So you need to get 8 more successes, and then you can just leave. And then Lev, you didn't get to go yet, right?
I've gone. Well, I had 2 turns total. I skipped the
Yeah.
first one, shot the second one.
Okay. So you. Oh. Speaking of mist, I forgot. You get to replenish your essence every turn, because you're the only one who has. Well, so does Kara. So you would both get your essence back,
All right.
the one that you spent, and then for mist, you would get like 10 points back. I need to go grab yours.
or do I spend essence?
Well, you didn't have full essence when you started, so you were at like 2.
Okay.
But you gain back essence in combat. I'll add it for you, because you're at 12 now. But you aren't using it, so I just figured because you do get it
What is
back.
that, the peripheral?
Yeah.
Peripheral? Okay, so change that to 12.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
You
see.
can do that. Okay. Good. So, so you already went. Did you want to take your turn or did you want to pass it?
Me?
Yeah.
Alright, well, of course, I'll take a turn. Why wouldn't I?
Okay.
So, there's still a vampire there, and he just tried to escape going
Yeah,
this
yeah.
way?
He was trying to go the other way,
That
so
way.
he was
But
like
then he
going.
got stopped, so he's no longer pinned.
Yeah,
pull
well,
him
he's no
down to the
longer
floor.
pinned,
I
but
think
he's
he should be
still
on the floor, but I don't know.
boxed in, basically. Like he still isn't able to really get anywhere.
Alright, and these two are both behind these two?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so I can draw and shoot on the same turn, right?
You already drew your bow, so you're good.
Alright, can I shoot more than once per turn?
Um, I could let you flurry. You could shoot twice, but then you'd take a penalty to both shots.
That sounds kind of dangerous. How high is the penalty?
Well, it'd be like a -3 and then like a or -2 and then -3, something like that.
Uh, sure, why not? So I have clear field of vision of both of these, right? They're forming.
Not clear because it's kind of dark inside the room. So you take.
But remember all my eyesight bonuses.
Oh right, yes. No, so yeah, I forgot that. That would have actually taken another penalty off of your thing. So you're good. Yeah, you have clear sight to both of them. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot them both. I'm gonna shoot one and the other.
Okay. Chill. So
With
that's
essence, of course, because why wouldn't I?
Dex archery and then Dex archery.
Dex archery, and I'm gonna add one essence to each.
Yep. Sure. That's -2 to the first one and then -3 to the second one.
Okay. So I didn't describe this last time, so I'm gonna describe it now. Whenever
sure.
I start to draw my bow or pull back, I have like a orange fiery glow thing around the arrow and the bow. As an aura thing.
I thought it was like more golden.
Well, yeah, it's more golden.
That's for 5 successes. Oh, what happened there?
Well, I rolled 2 shots.
Oh, okay, got it. That makes sense. So the first, let me see if you hit with those.
1,
I'm
2, 3,
gonna
4,
check
5.
their defenses.
1,
So
2,
it should be
3.
5 and 3.
Yep, 5 and 3.
Pretty sure you hit with both. Yep, because they can't. Oh, I'm looking at Rainey's thing. I'm like, no, they don't have like 7 dodge. That's ridiculous.
Oh man.
You
No,
hit Rainy twice. What?
They have.
Executed.
So yes, you hit both of them easily.
All right, man.
With spare. Well, let's see, because they have minus. Yeah, I'll actually roll for them because they'd have to roll, by the way. I feel like going easy on you. So that's basically the first one dodges with 3. So you hit the first one with a threshold of like over by 1. The second one, it gets 2 successes, so you hit that one over by. So you get both of them by over by 1. So now you roll your damage, which is 7 lethal, and then add 1. So 8 dice twice, basically.
Okay, so roll 8d10.
Twice, yeah. Okay.
Ooh, that second one.
So that's
Not bad.
2 damage to this one.
We got.
I'll
Oh,
mark that. So yeah, you're wondering if you actually can hit these things, and then you notice that like your arrow goes through one and the shadow kind of dissipates around it, and it's like damaged.
Perfect.
You hit that one,
So then I draw and I shoot a second one.
and the second one you also fire and you hit with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. So that one you obviously damage a little bit more, and your arrow like pierces through it, and you can see that its like body is like broken apart. And
So it's probably not going to reform.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent.
And meanwhile, you guys can kind of see these arrows flying through the air, and they're sort of like lit up a bit.
Because they would have landed there and
Yeah.
there.
Okay. So going to storms.
Okay.
Did you want to just do a decisive on this guy?
Yes.
Okay. So let me.
It's all yours.
Let me go do that.
Pretty much. Take the hobo and stab him in the neck, or the
So
vampire, whatever.
you can still stunt this. So go ahead and tell me what you're doing.
Okay. I think I am going to just kind of swing my sword down at his shoulder and keep on doing it till he's a bloody mess.
Yeah. Okay. You're just gonna ravage him.
Yeah.
All right. Chill. Just give me a sec to figure out your pool, and then you're good. Cause you're gonna get tons of dice for this. Let's see.
And every time there's a blood, just blood just spills everywhere. I'm like, jeez,
Yeah, I'm gonna imagine I'm gonna be covered in blood and shit and not
Dex.
And I'm just
So it's
it's
Dex.
blood over me.
So first you have to try to hit him.
well, first
Yeah,
it's
whole
strength,
blood on me.
because
So it's strength plus your melee. And then he's been beaten up pretty bad, but I don't
I
think he
also have
gets a
my
penalty.
sword, I think, to that.
No, not for not for this.
Okay.
So you just have to roll that. You do not. It says specifically you don't add your accuracy to this.
Alright, well, it's still 8 dice, so.
Yeah. So you roll 8 dice versus his defense.
4 successes.
4 successes. Okay, you hit him. Good
Okay.
job. And you get over by 1, so this means that you're probably going to kill him. If your
Oh.
attack is successful, roll your current initiative as a dice pool.
Okay.
So you roll 18 dice.
What?
Holy
Ow.
That's what Withering does, Okay, 18
Well,
dice.
yeah.
So, 8 successes?
Yes, that's correct.
Not bad.
Let me see if that's a kill on him.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, mamma mia.
2,
Dios
3,
mío.
4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. So you basically
Darkness.
carve into his body, and he's screaming God, and you're cutting into him, and you don't stop. You just keep going. You keep cutting him, and slashes in his blood
Pardon me?
flying everywhere. His arm, you clearly sever his arm at one point, and you just keep going, and his body starts cutting into pieces.
Yeah.
And you keep going, and you keep going, and his head
his body
slice it in
The only
half.
thing I'm saying is Firefly and Shining Dreams.
And then you I'm pretty sure you just kick at his body for good measure, but
Yeah.
by the time you're done, he's just pieces of a body on a floor.
Yeah, he's a puddle.
Yeah, essentially.
He's like the puddle of blood and guts from freaking Ultima 9.
Yeah, it's one of those things where literally you just go rabid on him and you slice him into bits.
Rip.
No, it turns to creepypasta. I'm kidding.
Meanwhile,
Do I lose my 18? No. or-
yeah, you go back to 3.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm a little bit confused about how these numbers work on the turn order. Does someone mind explaining to me?
The turn order is your initiative, but the initiative shifts whenever you do a withering, so it does that. That's why the numbers keep changing.
Yeah, so because I was doing Withering damage before, I moved myself up to 18, and when I did a decisive attack, I used that 18 to do that attack to him.
Right.
So it's basically oh, we're doing cinematic damage and then one final blow.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you reduce him to basically nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, besides a few body parts that I don't know, maybe someone would want to recover later, but other than that, you
You're
don't.
one whole pieces around here, dude.
That's what you do.
I don't know. I'm just saying, he's definitely no longer in action. He's basically dead. because you cut him into ribbons.
Are the
And-
shadows around him still there?
Can we use the
They're
ribbons?
still there, but like they're not really doing anything right now. So he's gone.
I think I killed one of the shadows. I'm not sure if it was actually dead or not.
Shoo! I like say that out loud to the child.
They don't seem to respond to you at all.
Oh, that was the one I thought I killed.
Are we done here?
It's your turn. What are you gonna do?
Oh. I'm like asking to the guys, like, are we done here? Like literally, that's what Son is asking. Are we done here? Like,
I'm saying nothing because I'm just still like kind of just.
I mean, these shadows are still around you, so you guys are kind of screwed if you don't find a way to beat them like right now.
or we can just walk away.
Well, yeah, you could run.
But what about Rainy?
We're just like,
Isn't she like?
okay,
I
ready?
Rainy's fine. I just don't want her to get involved in the fight because she's overpowered.
Okay.
Hold up, beer bag.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest here. It's not.
Beer bag. Sorry, my
Okay.
nose is bothering me.
Why do you
But I mean,
always leave on your turn? Damn it.
But I mean, she could actually like fight now. If you want me to like roll for her to come in.
Oh no. I was just thinking the shadows were gonna eat her alive if we left.
No, she can move. Like she's not injured. Badly.
She's
She only
got
took
kinda
like 3
bopped.
bashing. She's like fine. Or 2 lethal. So, how's the weather?
Good. Thanks, son.
Overcast.
Okay, I'm back.
Mist, you
Okay.
can roll your thing right now, just so I have that in set up, because that's all you're doing on your turn. Okay, so you have 3 now.
Son, do a decisive attack and kill something.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, these things you can hit with Withering, I should clarify.
okay.
They're mooks, so Withering can actually kill them.
All right.
Hmm.
So, son, kill these things.
Okay.
But if he wants to add 12 to his roll, that might be better in this case.
Can I kill the one that's in front of right in front of me?
Yeah,
I think that's the one that I already did a 5 damage
Yeah,
to. So
that's the one that's
nice.
already kind of damaged.
Okay. Hmm.
So are you doing Withering, or are you trying to finish this thing off, or are you trying to, like, get it away from you?
Hmm. Hmm. Trying to. I would say I would like try to just finish it off if it's like dying already.
Okay, so that's like, I mean, you could probably, so are you doing Withering or Decisive? You tell me.
Okay. I was thinking with withering.
Okay, so you're gonna Wither this thing. Cool. Well, either way, you're doing damage to it, so that's fine. So you roll your Dex plus Martial Arts.
Okay. And I'm gonna probably use my specialty.
Yeah, sure.
So
You
hold up.
get that automatically.
3. Oh, I'm skipping now. What I? You said dexterity?
Yeah.
3. So 6 in total so far. Or 7.
Okay,
Yes,
so
specialty.
7 dice.
Okay. So I pretty much like approach. What is it like? What is it?
It's like
what is
this.
it doing?
It's like this humanoid shadow that's like coming out of the walls and like coming out of the ground, and like these shadows are like alive, and they're like physically like in front of you.
Okay. So 7d10.
They're like living darkness. Like it's like the
Okay.
darkness is actually like physically moving.
So I see this
Like a
thing.
shadow
I
person.
like prepare. I like I'm like reeling my arm around like let me show you. Let me put on my costume though. Put on my costume that I improvised. Like a
Okay.
jackass, I am. The jack I am.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, did I get more essence back?
Yeah, you would get yours back on your turn, but it's not your
No, I mean the last turn that passed.
turn. Yeah, actually,
So I'm gonna
So
show my
it
should
face
would
be at
again.
be
full.
capped at 13 now.
Yep.
So I'm just like rolling
Yeah.
my left arm like silly ass costume, and then and then it's like standing over I'm guessing it's like shambling like a zombie of sorts,
I mean, they're not moving very fast right now.
and then I just like while I'm reeling, I just like roll my fist goes under, like I do like a uppercut to it, just it just goes to its face if it has one.
Yeah, it has a face.
And then I just do a shoryuken to it.
Okay, chill. Okay, so that so that's like a 1. Yeah, I'll give you 1 on that. So 8 dice.
8 dice. Okay. Roll. I got 2 successes.
Successes. Okay, well, let me see if that even hits.
Okay.
Um.
Music's gone. I guess it doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't put it on repeat. That's why. Reset. Okay, so let me look at their defense real quick. I'll have them roll, just to be fair. I think they're gonna try to parry you.
It's gonna try to parry me because it's 1. I'm attacking not.
What do they attack with?
1, 2, no successes. So yeah, you show Ryuken this thing.
Shoryuken!
With 2 successes. So you now what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll your damage. So that's oh wait, that's for withering. So withering, you do subtract the soak from the. So the raw damage is your strength plus 2 dice.
3.
So 3 damage, and then you just roll that. So 3 dice.
3d10. I got 0 successes, damn it.
So you hit it with this Shoryuken, but the shadow just kind of reforms afterwards.
Damn it!
You just kind of wave your hand at him.
And like you expect him to be knocked backward or his head to like fly off, but then it just sort of reforms and it doesn't seem to have as much of an effect.
Ah, dangers.
I mean, her arrows are doing a lot more because she's like focusing essence and stuff into them, but like you just have a hand, so it's not as
mechanic arm.
it doesn't have as much oomph, you know.
Okay.
But you don't lose anything for failing, so you're good. Oh, well, you don't.
Less Ryu and more Danny.
Yeah, exactly. So now they're going to attack.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, they're going to attack all. Basically, they're going to move like this. I think this one is actually going to like move toward you, but it can't get up to you. So I think
Okay.
one of them is going to attack Storms, and then you're going to get double teamed, basically, son.
Oh.
So Storms, one of them comes up to attack you. It has like these claws that form out of the shadow, and it's going to like try to strike you.
Okay.
And then how are you gonna avoid it?
I think I can parry, right?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. I will parry because I think that's better than my dodge.
Okay. So it got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fourth.
Wait, no, 1, 2,
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6 successes
Okay.
to hit you from basically in front. It's in front of you actually because they're not. You move.
So yeah, my parry is 3.
Okay. So then you reduce that to 4 successes.
Okay,
And
and
it's
I
going
have
to roll.
armor soak.
Yep. And so what's your armor soak?
Armor soak
Total?
is 5, and
Okay,
my total soak is 6 or 8.
so then I'm gonna roll this normally. Roll plus the extra. So that's 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you take 3 initiative damage.
Okay.
So you're crashed, basically. This one swipes you in the chest, and you kind of get forced backward. And it gets basically 8 initiative, so it goes up. These go up to 11.
Okay.
Up to 11.
Yay.
And you get forced backward. Meanwhile, Sun, you're basically surrounded by 2 of these things. I'm gonna just have them roll 1 attack against you.
Oh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
1,
What
2,
happened?
Uh-oh.
3, 4, 5,
Oh, bull
6,
crap.
7.
7 successes.
Okay, 7 successes. So how are you avoiding this?
We thought the vampire was the main threat.
What are they doing? Both of
They're
them.
like, one of them is coming up behind you and like swiping at your back, and the other one is coming at you from the front.
Oh.
Duck!
I was
You
thinking
wanna
more
duck?
jumping and holding on to a random ass freaking pole that comes out of nowhere, holding on and they hit each other.
No, you can't do that.
We can't have cartoon physics here.
There's no pole above you.
There's no.
You can
there's
jump
no,
though, like you could totally
and
jump.
nobody will get that reference. And I was just to say it's from. I'm referring to the freaking scene from freaking the worst chase scene ever.
I mean, you are allowed to jump though.
I like freaking. I can duck.
Yeah, what's your dodge plus your dex?
Okay, Dex is 3. My dodge is 3.
So 6. So roll 6 dice,
Okay,
and then you can still spend stuff on this.
willpower.
Yeah, if you want.
What can I spend actually?
You can spend willpower because you don't have essence yet. So, but
Can I
you
spend
can spend
willpower? How much?
you spend 1, you get a free success basically.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yep.
Let's just get out
Yeah,
of the way.
you just mark that off on your sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is it
You have
actually?
Willpower,
you
so I
have 2
should
left.
mark it off.
Oh, okay. I saw you now. Evasion is a.
No, I'm just having you roll it. So you just roll
Oh.
6 dice.
Oh shit. Okay, so the X thing. Or
What?
okay, the little circles. I take one off.
No, you just roll it normally, and then you don't need to add anything.
Oh, the roll the 6.
Yeah, 6d10, and then you just.
I don't know. I take off like one. The little circles for willpower.
No, you don't take off the circle. You just take off the X. Yeah.
or the check mark if you're using the Roll20 sheet, which I don't think yours is done yet. So
No, it's not. No, I'm having him use his sheet. I'm just saying
Okay.
you have 2 out of 3 willpower left.
Me?
Yeah. So
You get
that's
2
so 3 successes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you only take 4, which isn't as bad. So you get hit by 4, which means they're now going to roll damage. Unless they no. So then now they roll damage.
Kind of this sort of willpower system now.
1, 2, 3, 4. So you lose 4, and then they gain 4. 15. 8. There you go. So you don't take as much damage from them. They scratch your sides, but you do avoid most of the damage.
Of course.
Mist, you already took your turn, so I'm going directly to Lev.
Alright, here's how this is gonna go. I had
Did
to
I?
plan out. So you see how there's
Yeah,
like
because you
the
were just all you
doors,
did was
half
roll
of
to
this?
run away.
I'm gonna tumble this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna have my bow. I'm gonna knock 2 arrows.
Okay.
I'm gonna illuminate them with golden fire. I'm gonna shoot one of them through this one into the other one. And
Okay.
shoot another one
Oh.
at this one.
Oh.
Okay. So that's yeah, I'll give you a point for that. But you'll take the same penalties as normal. But yeah, you
course.
can do that. Sure.
So then I'm usually rolling 9. Do I have any penalties here?
You just have the penalty, like the 3 for firing twice and the 2 for firing again. So
Okay,
it's
so-
-3 to the first one and then -2 to the second one.
-3 to the first, -2 to the second. And the dice command is slow.
Okay, you hit with the first one over
If it
by.
goes up on the chat, it goes to the last thing, and you can just edit that.
Edit what?
If you okay, click on the chat thing and just press up, and it'll give you the last command you did.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Perhaps do
Little
8.
secrets that I learned while doing this.
Okay, 4 successes for both.
Okay,
Ooh. So you
That's
hit
good.
both times.
so
Oh,
that's
I don't think.
for-
Wait, I didn't add the stunt bonus.
No, so you get to roll 1 for each.
For damage or for hitting?
That's for hitting.
So
Okay.
go through.
So I had
Okay.
an extra success.
So yeah, you
5.
get 5 there.
And
And
4.
4.
So let me go get my notes again. So
This is
there,
the first one, by the way.
they reduce it by let's see, by 4. So you hit over by 1. The second one you hit, you just don't get any over. So you hit both of them. Then you roll your damage. So it's 7 lethal. So 8 lethal and then 7 lethal for the other one. So roll 8 dice. That's 2,
Ooh.
4.
Oh my!
Wow, this is pretty
Goodbye.
awesome. 1, 2, 3,
6 for
4.
both. 6.
6
Sorry,
for
no,
both.
no,
Okay.
sorry, 7 and 6.
Okay, so yeah. This one's gone. You shoot through it, and you do exactly what you wanted. You hit through that one, and you start to pierce the other one that's in front of, Sun.
Yeah.
And you also get 3 initiative. So you go up to 12.
All right.
Let me just add this guy to the initiative, and they were at 15, so they go down by 3, so they're up to 13.
15 minus 3 is 12.
Oh, sorry.
No
Yep.
problem.
I'm bad at math.
Horrible.
Sorry. So I'm gonna check how much damage you do to the second one because it carries over.
All right, and then I did shoot a second arrow this way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one guy is also getting hit also. For 6, you said? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 6.
Oh. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so. Yeah. Oh, and then that was the.
That's
right,
the injured one, I think.
the one you hit the second time. So this guy would go down to here, and then the third guy would now be here. Okay, I have all the initiative stuff set up. I'm good now. All the
Perfect.
damages in my head. Okay, so you've basically done damage to everything in the room except for this one.
Except for that last one, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to call back to
Well,
Mist.
You haven't done damage to the players yet either, so.
No, that's true.
Well, true. I'm going to say, defend your friends. Do I get a reply?
I'm just like,
He
they aren't my
looks
friends.
back.
They aren't your friends? Alright, well, I wouldn't reply to that, so continue.
Okay.
With what?
I
You
still don't
actually,
reply.
you know what? Roll me a knowledge, intelligence plus a occult check.
Who?
Missed.
Okay, let's see. So intelligence is 4 and occult 4.
8 dice. Yep.
Um,
Well, hey, they can die. So we got progress.
That's not all though, 'cause she might know something specific about these things. Yeah, that's 3 successes. Yeah, that's about good enough. You like say with what, and then you sort of think about it. These things are spirits, right? You're aware of that, like you know that in character. Like these things are spirits. You're an alchemist. One of the primary components of alchemy is salt, and spirits are repelled by salt. And you would probably have some of that on you. So you could probably actually stop these things with some of the salt that you have like on your person.
Kill him with a salt shaker.
But you don't realize
okay,
that. Yeah. You could stop running and like turn around, but you realize that in that moment, or you're like, with what? And then you think about it. You're like, wait, these are spirits. You repel spirits with salt. I have some salt. I could kind of make these things like go away.
Salt arrows.
okay, I guess I'll turn around and come back.
Okay, so you like decide. Well, I mean, right now it's Storm's turn, but you could just stop running. Like you stop running and you
Yeah.
stand there. You're like, wait a minute. With what? I know with what.
Wait, didn't? Oh wait, never mind. Sorry, I got confused with the initiative changing and stuff.
Yeah. So Storms, it's your go, but you can't use any decisive attacks. But besides that, you're fine.
Okay, I can still make a withering attack, right?
Yeah. Otherwise,
Okay.
you'd never be able to get your stuff back.
I'm going to move up here. I'm going to grab Sun and spin him around
Okay.
to hit like all three of these guys.
That's so stupid, but I love it.
Seems
Okay,
legit.
that's a gambit for sure.
Can
So
I do something?
And I'm going to use my wrestling specialty for this.
Can I do
oh,
something?
okay, you're like spinning. Okay, you're doing like a tag team where you're like spinning.
Yeah.
Hey, I think our alchemist wants to do something.
What? What did you want to do?
I think someone said they wanted to do something.
No, Carl
Me.
said that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, sorry.
It's me. I was gonna say can I look at what he said? Oh, spinning solar punch.
You just
Like,
try
you
to
break
make
my
a
heart.
move like. Okay, so you
It's
guys.
my move. I get to name it.
When you're having this argument, like while you're spinning him, it's like, wait, no, I want to name it. No, no, it's my move. I name it. And you're like having this argument while he's spinning in a circle.
But I'm the one punching. You're the one throwing me around like a ride around.
Don't make me throw you.
Okay, well, you both have initiative, but here's what I'll do. I'll have you roll me your strength and your specialty and stuff to see how much of a bonus you give Sun.
Okay,
And then he'll
so
use
strength plus roll plus my specialty.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 8 die.
Okay, so
Nice. 5 successes.
5 successes. Okay, so you're gonna give him an extra success.
Yeah.
And so, Sun, I want you to roll like 10 dice total.
10
Hit
D10.
everyone, yeah.
Holy crap. Okay.
And the
Okay,
initiative
1,
gets
2,
reset.
3. I got 3.
Okay.
So does this count as my attack? Or?
You both like, cause you're both basically, since he goes right after you, it's technically his,
Okay.
but you were assisting him.
All right.
So 3 successes. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna roll to see if they soak it,
No.
cause they'll probably soak that.
Oh.
I'll see if they because they can't really parry this, but they'll soak. They only get 4 dice though.
I set you up and you fail me so hard.
4,
Hey.
yeah. Okay, so basically what happens is you spin around and you do like cut them all in half, like with your arm, but then they start to like reform again, like slowly.
Oh shit, this isn't working.
You do actually like break through them, like physically, but then you realize that it's not like destroying them completely. Like it's something's like preventing them from being like completely destroyed.
I bet if you were wearing some salt, it would have worked.
I look
Wait,
like
I'm covered in blood. Can I use the salt in the body to?
There's salt in blood.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
Miss,
look at the body. Maybe we have to. Did you decapitate him? I ask like, out of character. Did you decapitate freaking? Oh wait, never mind.
He's a puddle on the floor.
Never mind. Yeah, never freaking mind. That stupid ass. Fucking.
his clothes are still laying there actually. Like his clothes are still there. His body is just, you know.
I gotta equip
Burning.
the sweet vampire robes.
So, Mist, what are you doing now that you're kind of it's your turn again?
Well, I'm heading back this way,
Okay.
depending on how.
Yeah.
I guess I'll
You're
run
good.
that way.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just. Yeah. You can run back in here. But that would. Yeah. And then you would have to flurry if you want. You would take a penalty if you wanted to throw again, but you could do that.
Could
But
I
you.
use will to throw it?
Yeah. You get 1 success, but you wouldn't have any dice. That wouldn't really hit in this situation.
How many successes do I need?
You would need like, I'll roll to see if like actually they're taking onslaught penalties, so they would be at like you need like 2 successes. And
Then
right now
I'll use my 2 remaining will points to throw a frickin'.
you can't spend more than 1 willpower.
Oh,
Well,
damn.
I have an idea, right? Can I give you an idea?
Yeah, you can give an idea.
Alright, so they don't like salt. What you can do is you could potentially, like, trap them somewhere with salt. So if you, for example, made a circle around them with salt, they couldn't move through it because they're repelled by it.
Right. I mean, you don't necessarily need to throw it at them. You could lay it out.
But I don't really see a use for that other than to secure an escape like that or something.
Yeah.
You can like, oh hey, here's salt.
It's
Oh
just a
no.
thought.
Oh, and then
Just
we
a
I
just
mean,
thought.
you're
run.
not athletic enough, but you could tell everyone else like, hey, I have salt. We can stop them with this. But you're not really athletic enough to actually throw it at them while they're able to like move around and stuff.
I'm not athletic enough to do anything, Keith.
Can you, like, dump it on them?
I mean,
So yeah, buddy, you'll need to get over to them first, and like he's really slow. So
yeah.
like it took him his entire turn to move over here.
Oh. Okay, I'm still getting a grip for the system.
It's fine. So, you could tell them this, but that'd be about it.
Yeah, you have salt. What's it gonna do against shadows?
I have salt!
Eureka!
What's that gonna do?
You don't need seasoning.
Well, you can put it on your fish and chips. You can
Ooh.
put it on other food. You can also put it on spirits. And make them go
these are,
poof.
these are spirits, not shadow people. Oh.
Okay, I'm rolling for them
They're
again.
like slugs.
Maybe. Like
Okay.
maybe.
Are you gonna parry again?
Since it's better than my dodge, yeah.
Where's my parry action?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm just typing something.
Okay.
Where's the parry, by the way?
Parry would be your dex plus your weapon.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, you can also use your hands to parry.
So 3 plus 3.
Because you have diamond parry, you could actually like hurt them with your arm by parrying them, but you didn't do that.
Oh, I can do that. Okay, I'll do that then.
So they're going to attack you, Storms. What's your parry?
Oh, it's brawl plus melee, so
No, it's dex plus. Well, it's yeah, dex plus melee because you can't substitute for
oh,
your
okay.
defense.
It says brawl on my sheet.
Oh well,
So,
that's if you're blocking with your hands.
oh, okay.
Like I put it so that you could block with either your hands or your sword. But you're using
Okay,
your sword.
so
So it's your melee plus your dex.
okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so 5 dice. They're rolling 6. They get 1, 2, 3, 6, 4 successes.
Okay, so I roll my 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. 2.
2. Okay, well that's still better than nothing because that reduces their total.
Mm-hmm. And I
So
have
that's. Let me just go get their total real quick.
So you've
They're
got these initiative
doing,
points. Know that at one point, Sapphire, he used his initiative as an attack. How do you do
Yeah.
that?
That's just a decisive. So you just tell me you want to do a decisive attack, which will be like an offensive move.
Excellent.
And I'm a woman, damn it!
She doesn't look like a woman.
Yes, that's the joke.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
So that's 2. So then 1, 2. So 2, and then I add. So roll. They're not doing decisive against you yet. They won't, well, you're already crashed. They won't. Well, I guess they would be doing decisive. I'll change my action then. So they'll do like I'll re-roll it because they would probably be trying to injure you at this point. What's your soak?
My soak is 8 total, I think.
Oh right, you don't get soak against decisive.
Uh,
Sorry.
I've got to know, what is my soak? I don't see it on my character sheet.
Oh, I'll calculate it. Well, yeah, your soak should be your stamina.
Oh, okay. Easy. Not very good.
Yeah. Let's see. So they're doing claw, and then they don't get bonus damage. That's right. So then it would just be their strength plus their initiative. But they still hit you. So strength. Where was their strength? Oh, right. I did not write it down. No, I remember their strength now. Oh, and then yeah. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, so you basically get taken out.
okay.
You're not dead, but like you're unconscious.
Which character?
Storms.
Storm.
No.
Son of a dick.
Like they slice you across the face and you fall over.
Alright.
How high is the roof of the building? Or like the ceiling, I mean.
Maybe
Ceiling.
about like 20 feet. It's not very high.
Ah. Damn. If it was like open roofed, that would have been nice.
No, it's not open roof.
If it was open rooftop, you probably would have seen them sooner or something like that.
But their initiative gets reset, so they go back down to 3, and then they'll Well, then the other ones are going to attack Sun. So then you roll your. You're going to parry them, you said?
Yeah, do
Okay.
some damage.
So that's you roll 3 dice plus 6, and then your martial arts plus dex plus 1 because you're parrying with the arm.
So my martial arts
Yeah.
plus 3. What else?
Then you add dex plus 1.
3,
Yeah, so
7.
4. So 7.
4?
Well, because you're adding 1. So your dex is 3 plus 1 is 4.
1, 2.
2 successes. Okay. So I'll roll their attack.
They're doing pretty good.
4 successes. Okay, so you don't actually actually it helps you block the one that's in front of you, but there's still one behind you. So that one hits you from behind.
Of course. What, can I soak it?
And then they're doing withering, so it's going to be. And then you roll soak. So
And that would be 3.
yeah. So 3d10.
Oh, boy.
0 successes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you get crashed also.
Son of a duck and a stick in a sandwich.
So then that's
Oh
They go
no!
to 7.
Oh
They also get
no!
5, so they go back up to 12. So yeah, you like Storm goes down, and then you block one of them, then you get hit in the back, and you're like and you're starting to stagger as well.
Hey, Rainy, can you
Oh,
do something
balls.
about this? Jeez! Can you stop
I got
standing
this
there?
one, guys.
Rainy!
Meanwhile, Rainy is like, well, I mean, she could attack it. If you want Rainy to fight, I could have her roll, like I said. But then Lev was like, nah, we don't need to. But I think now you need her help, so I'm gonna have have
I
her
don't
roll.
know.
You stop standing there and blankly staring at the wall?
Oh, sorry. She focuses now.
Rainy is our convenient Goku piece on the board
Let's see.
that can come in and kick the shit out of the Ginyu Force.
So she's gonna roll.
Can I make my turn before her?
Oh well, yeah. I'm just having to. I have to set her up.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about that.
She's just standing there. I'm like, what
three
the hell?
dice,
You just got me out there sitting there? Jeez.
Okay, so she gets
What the audience
6
saying the same
dice.
thing? You just got me sitting there like a jackass? What the hell is going on?
Well, for the first half of the fetish, I thought she was turning into a vampire, which is what I was
Yeah.
messaging Nova
No,
for.
she's
but apparently
actually
she's just completely
she's
fine.
actually okay, but she's just I kept forgetting to roll for her initiative, so she gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So she goes at 7.
Freaking
So
fine.
yeah,
like,
you still get to
we're
go.
dying.
You still get to
Excellent.
go, Lev. She goes
Excellent. I can
last.
move 60 feet.
Yeah, in theory.
Alright, so if I attacked,
Mhm.
from here, I would hit our good friend's son.
I mean, he could duck.
That's what I was hoping he would do. And I can continue over to here with 60 feet, and I can hit both times.
Yeah, you could do that.
Perfect. And then I'll
You could just-
strafe
You could
I'll
just
strafe
strafe.
12.
Yeah, that's totally chill.
over to here.
Yeah, and then you're just gonna shoot.
Shoot once, shoot twice.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
And I'm going to use willpower on the first shot.
Okay, cool. Just mark that off, and you're good.
Willpower. The way that my character sheet set up is not built for marking off willpower. There we go. Fixed it. So, how much does willpower add?
This. So it's just there. Easy.
There you go.
Oh boy.
How much does willpower add?
It gives you a free success.
Excellent. So I'm going to use Essence, of course, because I always do.
Yeah.
So
course.
first shot, is there a difficulty I'm gonna yell duck
Um,
to Sun first of
the
all.
difficulty is just a at this point it's like a 4.
So do I subtract 4, or do I have to meet 4?
No, you have to meet 4.
All right. So with I have about 9 in archery and dex
Yeah.
total. Then I add
Yeah.
1 for essence and an auto success for willpower.
Yep. That's right.
4
Okay, so
successes.
you hit
So 5
with
successes because the auto
5, yeah. So
success.
you hit
and
the
then
first one.
for the second one.
7. Okay.
Oh.
Or 8. So that one you hit as well. You hit both of them.
Now, how much damage do I roll?
It's 7 lethal. Or yeah, 7 lethal.
The amount of
Plus the extra. So it would be 8 lethal for the first one, and then the second one would be 3 lethal or 3 extra. So it'd be 10 dice.
Oh no! Storms has been painted with a red X.
Okay, so that's 5 on. So that's 5
What?
on this.
No.
I think it's 6 because I rolled
No,
a 10.
dude, guys, come on, come
Okay,
on.
6.
No, no, no,
Got
no,
it.
no. This-
I'll
6 and
roll
She's
their.
just taking a nap.
Shoot.
She's. Oh shit.
Yeah, because it's lethal, so they don't get as much soak on this.
She's just taking a nap. She's just. Shh, shh, shh. Okay.
Okay, so they reduce that
No, that's
to
squirrels.
by 3, so they reduce that to 3 damage.
Yeah.
So this one goes down by
That was a
3.
three. Oh.
So this one is number.
What the hell?
Goodbye.
Oh God.
No, but I think we suffered a casualty.
Oh God. No.
Okay,
No.
and then the second one you did 2 as
Oh no.
Only 2 damage.
He's gonna erase it. He's gonna erase the sword.
I can make a new token.
Oh, I did not mean for that to happen. I was trying to erase my squiddles.
Oh,
Okay.
that's bad. Now we know she's dead.
so
Oh, Jack! She came back from the
this-
dead.
this one soaks it. This one is actually injured.
Nice. But my arrow does travel through them, right? And it would have
Yeah,
hit this
uh-huh,
one both
it does.
times. Like both arrows would have gone.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Okay, I get you now. So then you roll. Ah, okay, that's what you were doing. Okay, so then that one.
Yeah,
will
so it
really
goes
hit
like
again.
that. So it hits 2 there, and it also hits 2 here.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Did Carl roll his duck?
No, he doesn't need to roll for that.
Okay.
It
Hey,
just gives
duck. Okay.
What? A duck? Where?
Okay, so these things are injured now. I kept forgetting to subtract their stuff. Oh, did you want to do a decisive? Because you were doing. I thought.
Yeah, let's do decisive.
I thought you were doing withering for some reason.
No, man,
Uh,
I'm decisive.
So then just roll. That would be. Just roll me 15 dice,
Oh man.
and then I know what you need to get. So.
1, 2, 3, 4,
4.
5, 6. Yes, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's a little better. Let's see. These were here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. So you kill this one.
Nice.
It dissipates. The other ones are not as affected,
Yeah.
but you do manage to destroy that one. And then you reset to 3. I keep forgetting that you're doing decisive. I'm sorry.
problem.
Son, it's your go. What are you doing?
Okay. Can I do a decisive?
No,
Attack?
because you're at -1.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Can I do like withering at least or?
Yeah,
no?
you can do that.
Can I do that at the one that's in front of me?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Okay. What can I do?
What do you want to do?
Once again, I want to try to like um, like charge up my left arm
Yeah.
once again. Steam. You can see steam flowing off, and like
Hmm.
like electricity's going around it, like starts to glow a bit.
I don't really think it would do that.
No, okay,
There's no electricity coming off of it. Unless it's broken.
no.
I mean, maybe it's
Like
broken.
energy's flowing out. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like you see it glowing.
Yeah.
Like I like reel back my fist, and then just go solar, and then dash. I said dash. Okay. And dash forward my
Yeah.
fist. As I lunge it forward, punch. Once
Okay,
again,
so
on the
that's
face.
a stunt. So you got that. And then you roll your attack. So Dex plus 1 plus your martial arts.
So three,
Yep.
probably 7. What are we in total?
Hey.
Sorry, what?
What would it be in total?
Well, it's your Dex plus 1 plus your martial arts. So that would be 7. Yeah. 8. Sorry, 8. 8 dice. Yeah.
Okay, then
I want to ask, how quickly does essence recharge?
It recharges 5 every round in combat, and then 1 hour.
Jeez, what the hell's going on?
every-
I was getting the good rules against the freaking vampire. Now I'm getting like, ooh.
5 every round of combat. Alright, so I can't possibly use...
Yeah, you're not losing
Okay.
any every time you do this. That's why I haven't been marking it.
No problem.
So then you basically like like this one avoids your solar punch, like it moves out of the way.
It just moves. This one,
Yeah, the one in front of you moves out of the way.
great. I punched it. Shit.
You hit the air though. The air's really scared of you.
Oh, thank you.
The air
Great.
goes tense.
That's what I wanted. The air to be scared of me.
Mist, it's your go. What's your?
I know my brother's gonna be, or my sister, or whatever, is gonna be pissed because I scared the air.
What's
Yeah.
Mist doing?
The air has seen the error of its ways.
This is where you drop the mic and go, "Thank you, I'm out."
This is where I'd leave the Google Hangout if I knew how to rejoin it.
Okay, how far up can I go?
What's your Dex athletic or your athletics or what's your Dex? Sorry, because you don't have athletics.
2.
2. So you can move like, unless
An
if
inch.
you run, you could move up to like here, like 2 squares. Like if you run, you can move up to here, but you take like a -1.
Oh yeah, I have a question.
Yeah,
How long is each round of combat? Like 6 seconds or something?
about 6-10 seconds, something like that.
Okay, just wondering. So that's like 2 feet per second.
I mean, she's not very athletic.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into that. I always complain
I mean, if
about
you want,
the
I could move.
logistics
I mean, if you want to
behind
move up to
things.
here, where do you want to move to? That's the real question. Because this game actually uses abstract, so if you want to be somewhere, just tell me where you want to be, and I'll tell you if that's like reasonable.
Just sort of up here so I can dump
Yeah,
salt on
yeah.
the damn floor.
Yeah, you can do that. So you just want to start like dumping salt in front of them? Because you don't need to roll to
Yep.
do that. You could literally just run up and
Like
start
a line
throwing-
of salt.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, okay. So you make a line, and then Rainy's like, what are you doing? Like Rainy's asking you what you're doing.
Salting the earth.
She's scaring them with the salt power.
And they immediately just start moving away from the line.
Yeah, power's of salt, baby.
Nice assault, by the way.
Oh,
Rift.
jeez.
An assault.
So do I attack them,
Trying to get
or
something
like
over.
Rainey's asking you if she can like fight them?
Well, you can do that, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to mess up your whatever. Like she's afraid she'll step on the salt.
They go around. You can.
So,
You
so
can
she goes like past the line. She starts swinging her diclave towards them.
Diclave.
A
Diclave.
what? A diclave?
She has this giant golden sword.
That drew.
And then she's gonna roll her. Let's see. 11 dice. Okay. One, two. So 2 successes, and then they're gonna roll. And then they have a penalty, so I'm gonna have them roll. They're retreating. So 2, 2. So basically, she like tries to, and like she's forcing them back further. So like, they're like moving backward, and they're trying to get away from her, and they avoid this strike, but they're being forced backward. And then she's gonna do minimum damage to them of like, probably of like 5, but since I don't actually know what the number is, it'd be that. And then she gets +1.
Oh, by the way, what type of damage did I take?
You were just sliced across the face, but it wasn't like enough to like kill you.
Okay, I mean, like, is it lethal?
No, it's
Not
lethal.
lethal. Bastion.
No, it's lethal.
Okay.
So she could die.
Like she could die, but she's not going to die because I'm not going to let her get killed by mooks. If the guy had actually done that, then you would be dead. But no, I'm not letting you get killed by these things. But you're knocked
what?
out.
You would be dead?
You are knocked out, basically.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just want to know what I would mark my sheet with.
yeah. Characters are pretty fragile in this game.
So I've seen.
That's why you need to have a good offense, because a good offense is a pretty good defense.
Kill them faster, then they do less damage to you and you win.
Yeah. I was honestly expecting Mist to bring in the salt like 2 rounds ago, otherwise this wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure what the lore is behind spirits in this game, anyways.
Right, well, I'm just saying your character would know, so that's why I kind of gave you a hint.
Yeah, well, I sort of marked it down on my sheet for future reference.
Anyway, it's your turn, Lev.
Alright, so my plan before was to run all the way up to here, or
Yeah, you
somewhere
can
around
do,
here,
you can do
and then
that.
to hit them both in a straight line like that. But now they've moved,
You could hit one of them.
so
like
I'll
you
just
could
hit one of them, and I'm going to just take a normal shot without a flurry, unless moving counts as a flurry.
You're firing while moving, but it would only probably be like a -2.
Okay, what if I stopped once I got there? Would that change anything?
No.
Alright, and it's 8d10. That's this.
So that hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then -4. So yeah, you hit with like 8 lethal. So
8
roll
lethal.
that. And were you using essence? I forget. Oh yeah, you
Yes.
were obviously.
But
So
essence doesn't really matter, so
yeah,
I'm
it
just going to
doesn't.
say I always have it on.
1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 4
So, I do the
successes.
glowy bow thing where it's like
Okay.
golden fire and it'll pa-chow.
If I
Roll.
disappear, I just heard thunder, so there might be a power outage or something.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So you do basically one damage to. Well, actually, it got 3. So, So yeah, your arrow like passes through, and of course it does damage to it, and like they're still retreating backward. So you do get a minimum of 1.
Okay.
And they actually do you crash this. So basically, what happens is, like, it basically dissipates. Like you shoot your arrow through it, and it's like they're running
Oh, it
away.
actually died to the 1 damage.
And it like well, what happens is that
Nice.
if it hits 0, these are like minions. So you reduce it with the minimum damage. And effectively, it doesn't necessarily disappear, like it doesn't die, but it like flees back into the wall and turns back into darkness.
Okay.
And this one basically does the same thing. Like they retreat completely back into the, they go back into the floor and the wall and all that.
Mission complete.
And they seem to be gone. Yeah, hold on, I have a thing for that. And of course, Storms, you can still walk and move and get up and stuff because you're just injured.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna
I'm just gonna lay here for a bit because.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she got knocked out. Okay.
Well, I
walk
mean,
over.
it's been a few minutes.
In this door frame. I'm gonna lean on the door.
You guys won. Good
Where's
job.
this from?
It's from Chrono Trigger.
I found the epoch.
Good job.
Yay!
Well, you don't find
nice.
the
Through
epoch.
time we go.
Well, I mean, honestly, could you roll me like an intelligence or lore this time?
Law,
Mm-hmm.
intelligence.
You don't find the epoch, but you find something else.
Yep. Eight.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely good enough. You got a lot of
4,
successes.
5, 6.
Yes. Okay. What you recognize is that the clothing that you see on the ground near this mush of body is this clothing is all made of like a special material. It's not like made of like regular cloth. It's reinforced, like, because you recognize this kind of stuff because this is a lot of like enchanting alchemy, and this kind of thing is actually fairly common from where you're from, like this material. It's called like black jade. Like all of his clothing is basically reinforced with this special weave that makes it like really durable and like resistant and stuff like that. Like his clothing isn't just like regular clothes. It's like specially like reinforced clothing that makes it tougher than normal. And his gloves in particular are also like reinforced with this strange like thing.
Yeah.
And his cloak in general has this sort of like it's like red. It has like red accents with like a black kind of look to it. And it's like a long coat kind of. And
Yeah.
Sapphire
then
just walk away.
and his gloves are also like reinforced, and you can.
Walked away.
Did Sapphire just walk away? Why are you all the way over there?
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking.
Sorry,
Oh.
I just had an ant crawl on my arm while you were saying that. I'm actually over here because I am kind of. I don't want to see people. I don't want people to see me crying. Okay.
So you just kind of walk away when you get up. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, where you going, Sword?
You see you basically
What?
see that his clothing was like reinforced with this
Oh, I guess.
special material that would make it like very powerful. In fact, you know that these particular gloves are used for like handling ghosts and spirits and things like that. So he was probably like corralling these things to like fight for him, and then after he left, they kept fighting, but eventually they just ran out of morale and left. But he was
What's
commanding them
What is
somehow.
that line? What the hell is this?
It's the salt.
Oh. Okay. Like, what is that line?
So he must have been using some kind of like he must have been like corralling them somehow, like forcing them to like work with him. But afterwards, they like
And-
fled.
Are his clothes still intact? I mean, I
Yeah,
thought
I mean, they're
Storms pulled her trunks and
I mean they're covered in
slashed
blood.
them into pieces.
They're covered in blood, but like his clothing is like extra durable. So it's the clothing itself is almost like armor.
Yeah, I guess I just smushed everything inside the clothing.
Yeah, I mean, you smash his head like a pumpkin and cut him into pieces,
Mhm.
but his armor is actually more durable than he is.
Yeah.
Well fought.
What?
Well fought.
But he said, "Good luck."
Just to be clear, also, Sun didn't actually get injured, I don't think, in that fight.
Just
Like,
smack him back.
nobody actually injured you, so you're like bruised and beat up and tired, but you're not actually like hurt. Whereas Storm's like took a beating in that fight. She's like really badly injured.
And I was the one that got teamed up on. Jeez.
Uh-huh.
You
If no
alright,
one else does
Sorg?
it, I'm just gonna walk up. And I'm gonna pick up the cloak.
Fuck
Okay.
off, son.
Pardon me?
No, just
She yells like at Sun to back off. Okay. You
Actually,
pick it up.
said fuck off, but yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was censoring you unconsciously. I didn't realize.
The audience
Don't
cannot
censor
hear
me,
that. He has to edit that now. He has to go off.
No, I don't need to edit that. I'm totally okay with
Who
swearing.
said it?
Oh, sons
Did
is
any of the
Um,
characters say it?
Yeah, no, she's saying in character like fuck off, Son.
Oh, okay. So not talking to me.
no.
No. And
Unless
you
your
pick this up.
character's name is Son.
You would also need to make a roll to identify the material, but
All right. What am I rolling?
it's lore plus intelligence. I don't know if you have lore.
3 plus 2. Yeah, I do have lore.
Okay, so 5 dice. Because this isn't really common stuff, but it's not like
Successes.
yeah, 2 successes. Yeah, that's good enough. You only need 2 successes. So yeah, you're able to identify this like special weave. The gloves are also fairly like they're they're used for punching. You can punch ghosts with these basically. Like that's literally you can like with these gloves on, they're like specially reinforced so that you can like. I mean, obviously I can add more detail, but like just the gist is that the clothing he's wearing is actually like super light and super durable, so he can like move around in it without being
Impeded, yeah.
impeded. And then the gloves themselves are like made of like special material that would allow him to like grab a ghost or like push it around or punch it.
Okay, in
That
that
could have
case,
been
I'm gonna
useful a
fold
while
up.
ago.
Sorry, what?
That
Dustin,
could have been useful to have.
yeah, I mean that's why he you can assume he was like Mist could assume he was using these to like that's why he has those things around because he told them, hey, help me or I'll kill you.
So I'm gonna fold the cloak and
Wait,
have
wait,
it like
wait.
over my
So
arm.
if he actually said that, wouldn't they stop helping?
I mean, they saw you guys and were mad, but then they left.
And then after I've folded it up, I'm gonna walk over and I'm going to hand the gloves to Mist. And I'm gonna say, you defended them. Or at least you tried.
Jeez.
Do you take them?
Some emotional shit. Deep. So.
She'll take them.
Okay, so Mist,
Lost for words.
you acquire the ghost smacking gloves.
Is that what they're called?
They are literally called yes.
The ghost smacking gloves.
Or no, they were called the God smacking gloves. I'm sorry.
And what's the cloak called?
It's basically like a black jade like long coat.
Alright. I'll just write it at the bottom of my sheet.
It's a 2-dot artifact.
Let's go.
Thank you.
So it'd be actually under your merits.
Alright. I'll ask what it does after. So I
Yeah,
don't
sure. I'll give you
consider it
stats after. You're gonna take that for yourself. Okay. So yeah, you could just put it on your sheet, and I'll give you the stats later.
Perfect. I back up that.
Okay. Cool.
Jesus, my nose.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just my nose has been bothering me today. I don't know why.
You smell their fear.
Does your friend prefer to bleed out alone?
I mean, she is like badly injured, but she actually doesn't seem to. Like the weird thing is that do you go over to like check on her?
No, I'm just asking them, just because they're
I'm
not
not.
saying anything.
Because I want to
So I
clarify
I'm
say,
not sure.
I want to
Like,
clarify to just for Sword, your wounds don't hurt at all, and you're not even like aware of them
Yeah.
for some reason. Like normally you'd be dead, but for some reason you're like perfectly fine, even though you're actually you stop bleeding somehow. Like normally you'd be, I just want to like this is just something that would have came up now, but essentially she her wounds immediately like seemed to seal up. Like she didn't actually like start bleeding heavily. She's bleeding like a little bit, but she's not like she would be dead normally. Like that swipe like across her face, she would have died. She got, slashed, and she is perfectly okay. And she's able to like get up and like hobble over to the corner and start like doing, manly things, not crying, of course.
Yeah.
But
hey,
the
can we
idea
just-
is that you would believe that she's horribly injured, and yet she doesn't. She passed out, and then now she seems to be perfectly. She woke up a few minutes later, and she seems to be perfectly fine.
so we don't really know this yet, but
No,
that doesn't change my question, though. I say,
yeah.
does your friend prefer to bleed out alone?
I have no idea. She just like said, she just told me to fuck off. And hey, Sword. Carol
What?
was wondering, hey, if you prefer to bleed out alone over there. Sure,
I'm perfectly fine.
you sure? You're not cutting yourself over there in the corner? Oh, shit.
There's a simple solution. I walk over here. And I look in.
Yeah, you can actually notice that her wounds are almost completely like gone, which really doesn't make any sense. She shouldn't be able to heal that.
If I see her, I'm actually gonna like just rub my eyes with like my shoulder or arm or something.
You don't
like
even
that,
know who the hell this person is,
Yeah.
by the way. You've never seen
What
them
the fuck do you want?
Why aren't you dead?
How the hell am I supposed to know?
Oh, Jesus, that was very blunt. Hold up, you're back.
Pardon me? This is me in character saying that.
Okay.
Hey, you can sort of feel like I'm talking to Lev actually. You can sort of feel a presence, like nearby her.
Can I make an awareness?
You just have to spend. I think you spend like 3 motes. You can just see the spirit world.
What's a mote?
Like that's how motes are basically like you have your total, and then anything you spend are motes. So like if I say like for example, when you're using your essence, you're spending 1 mote.
Oh, so it's like essence?
Yeah, motes are like units of essence.
Sure,
So-
I have lots of essence. I'll
Yeah.
use 3 motes.
Yep. Okay. I think it's like 3. I have to look it up, but I think it's like either 3 or 5.
Are you recording that for me? Because I'm not
Yeah,
recording it.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just checking where it says that you can do that because there is a thing. I'm just double checking where it goes. I can develop standard. I just want to make sure I get it right because I don't remember. I remember that you can do it. I just need to check where. Oh, 3. Yeah, it is 3. I
Excellent.
got it right. Okay. You notice like a woman like standing nearby storms, and you are very shocked when you see this woman because you realize that it is like one of the most powerful gods in the universe is like or in this universe is like standing nearby her, probably like maybe the second most powerful, or at least one of the most powerful, gods that exists.
Is it well developed? Does it have a specific aspect?
Like it's in the shape of a woman.
Being what I am, would I recognize
Sort
it?
of like yeah, you would. I'm just sort of before I kind of give the name, I'm just sort of describing. So sort of like long, I guess in this case, like silvery hair, and like she's wearing like a white dress that like glitters, and she's just giving off this aura of presence. And you can see this presence like physically because you're able to like perceive it.
Yes.
And you recognize this. You don't even need to roll because not knowing this person would be like not knowing the vice president, you know, or something like really obvious. Like
I mean, I don't
clearly,
know the vice
We have a
president.
vice president.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Quickly,
I think it'll be-
borrow the God-smacking gloves. See if they work.
But you notice that
Smack
she is
God.
like basically on like holding her shoulder kind of as she kind of moves down is this woman Luna, who is the goddess of the moon. One of one of the most like major celestial deities in creation.
Now, because my backstory is only 3/4 developed,
Yeah.
would I not want to talk to Luna for fear of reason?
Probably. You don't really. I don't really know what your relationship would be with the other gods. But this
It
is-
would be fine.
This is probably like you can tell that this is like a private thing. You probably shouldn't be here, like etiquette-wise. Like this is like a god has literally just descended from wherever and is now like literally caring for your friend or this person, which to you recognize this as like a form of exaltation.
I
So
bite my tongue, and when
by
you
this
when you say what the hell do you want, I'm just gonna turn around. I'm gonna leave.
yeah, you're just like, wait a second, something's going on here. I'm just gonna go.
Nope, 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 nope.
When I get back, I'm
Nope.
going to announce she is healing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Cool.
sort of like just from your perspective, you don't feel calm, but you feel that someone is almost like you get the same sort of presence you would from the person you love most. It's not really like a physical feeling, but you get this strong presence of caring, that someone is trying to care for you and that they have this motherly sort of protection for you, that they
Aw.
like accept you and they
Oh Jesus.
that sort of thing.
Oh boy.
I'm
And
probably
you,
gonna mutter Firefly.
and you sort of see her like in front of you, but as like a sort of not really an apparition, but just sort of a vision. Like you do see Firefly,
Oh my God.
and you're not sure if it's like real
Oh.
or if you're hallucinating, but you think you see it, right?
Oh.
You believe that you do, but you're not sure if it's real or not. In fact,
Mm.
you almost know that it's not real, but you want it to be. So it is,
Oh.
right? And this Firefly is smiling at you and
Oh
says,
my God.
"You have survived
Oh.
against all odds. I congratulate you."
What's a firefly?
That's the name of Dorm's dead wife.
Okay, okay. Well,
And
no one
you-
else is gonna make any
You
actions.
feel sort of this in this moment. You feel this sort of primal power just sort of overcoming you,
Oh boy.
and you feel at one with like a very specific animal that you know, of course.
Mhm.
You don't need to
Oh.
reveal it to everyone else yet, but you
A
feel
caterpillar.
empowered by this sort of sudden communion you have.
He becomes a beautiful butterfly.
No, she's not a butterfly, clearly.
No, she's still a caterpillar.
By the way, there's Firefly in the Google.
You sort of have
Oh,
this
I'll look at him.
very, very potent sense of instinct that sort of overwhelms your entire being. And you know, Firefly says to you,
Oh.
You are my child now.
Excuse me?
I have gifted you with the spirit that resides within. You and it are now one.
Oh boy.
Use this power to survive further. And I welcome you underneath my glistening moon, child.
Oh.
And then the vision just sort of fades, and you're left with this power that seems to be completely out of your control. You are no longer just a woman or even a man. You are a thing, a beast.
Superman.
A caterpillar.
Jesus.
Wait,
And
this is a weird
then
animal.
you become a cocoon, and then you become a butterfly.
You
A
have been
beautiful butterfly.
just for the clarity. I mean, I hadn't really planned out this scene very well, but the point the spirit is there in the
Yeah.
sense that you are now a lunar exalted. Enjoy the rest of your existence because it's gonna get rough from here.
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
And I mean, you could either just choose to run off or go back to the group. It's your call.
I am going to run off because I
Okay.
think that's what my nature is telling me now.
Yes, your nature is
Hold
begging
up.
to
If
leave.
I'm here, would I have field of vision of her running off?
You could hear it. I mean, I don't think
I
that.
can't hear it.
Oh, right. Duh. Well, no, you would see it, yeah, because you could see really well. You have really good sight. So yeah, you'd see her running away.
I
But
say
she's
your
gone.
friend is fleeing.
Hey, Sword, where are you going?
And she's like running on all fours. She's not even like running like normally. Like
The Sword?
when
Where
she
are you
and
going?
Rainy's like, "What happened? I don't get it." And she's like running, like she's like stops over here. Is she scared? I don't know.
She's been blessed by the moon.
Do you say that out in character?
Yeah.
You say that to Sun.
Like what? What
I
do you
don't
say?
elaborate.
No, she just says she's been blessed by the moon.
Oh,
That's all
like,
she says.
sorry, I'm asking what is I guess in here.
Wait, what? Sorry.
You know, like I was asking like what what you said, and I was told because I didn't hear it well. Okay, what? What? She? Is she a werewolf now?
She's gone.
I honestly love how little you know about the real world, and yet you're like exactly right. You're just like, is she a werewolf now? I'm like, well, that's technically true, but
In this
like.
is the darkness, yes.
It's funny. It's so funny. It's like your simplistic nature of like we're finding a vampire. Like you have no context for like the subtlety of like this stuff. Because like you would probably know that lunars exist because like Sun would have told you about them. They are
Yeah.
essentially like shapeshifters.
I probably would be been told by
Oh, or your family as well.
yeah, family and son.
Yeah, so lunars are basically like people that live on the edges of society. They're known to be shapeshifters. And, your sibling has probably fought, like, some at some point and brought it up. So it's not like, they are also fought by the dragon-blooded.
Can I like show something at the like before we end the recording live thing?
Oh, sure.
Like after we finish up the session, but before we end the recording.
Yeah. No, I'm not even, like, yeah, we're almost done, but you could still share something if you want.
Like screen share and all. Okay.
Is something going on in character right now?
No, he's just kind of, like, trying to figure this out for himself. I don't really
Okay.
think he's doing anything in character.
No.
Then I'm going to say, Are you all mute?
Some term you could say that. I'm sort of speechless about this.
Do you have names?
Is Mist doing anything?
She's listening intently as she plucks a knife from the wall.
Okay, gotcha. And then she asks for your name. So do you tell her your name? Mist?
Yes, Mist sort of looks at her and, oh, my name is Mist. She, sort of omits the rest of her name.
Right. I mean, that's fairly common in this part of the area. Like, you could just give like a pseudonym. I mean, most people who live out in the wilderness don't use their real names anyway, except for, well, you just met her, but you recognize that she's not using some kind of pseudonym when she introduced herself. Like, that is her actual name.
Oh, apologies. I just took off my headset for a little bit. Did anything happen?
No, I was just pointing that, like, the difference. She calls herself Mist, and then I'm pointing out there's a huge difference between, like, she calls herself Mist and you're using, like, your real name. Because it's fairly common in this area for people to use, like, pseudonyms.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't. No matter where you are.
That's right.
Oh God, the boss.
And, Son, do you give your name as well?
I already did. Like I asked.
Oh,
and
I'm
like,
Captain
what's
Sun.
your name? Pura. And I'm like, I'm Captain Sun.
Right, so you already know his name.
And did Miss just tell me her name?
Yeah, she says, I'm Mist.
We didn't give her name.
Yes, she just omitted a large chunk of her name.
You don't give a full name, but you have Mist.
And everyone else knows Sapphire as Hired Sword.
Hired Sword. And I think they would tell you that information, like, oh, she was Hired Sword, and now she's gone, I guess.
What were you doing out this way exactly?
Killing a vampire. And you?
Doing the same. Kill hobos. Well, one hobo.
Killing a vampire and killing hobos are two very different things.
Yeah, that's true.
Which
Yes,
is it?
but Captain Sun is a very different person.
Yeah, you
Kills
could
hobos.
say that.
I quit my bow.
Okay.
Pardon?
I say he kills hobos.
Well, not exactly. Just kidding here, Mike. What's up with you?
No, Captain Sun, he kills jokes.
Hey!
It's true.
Stop being so misty about it.
I'm just gonna stare at Sun.
It means so many things.
Like, I love how Sun is like, Sword is so overwhelmed by what just happened, and Sun's just like, okay, that was kind of He doesn't really realize the full gravity
He
of
doesn't know how to take it in.
what is literally going on around him. Like,
He
we
doesn't know how to-
literally got attacked by like everything, and that's it. Like, he doesn't
I'm
recognize.
alive, that's good.
He doesn't recognize. Yeah, exactly. You're like, I'm alive. That's fine. No, you don't recognize like what actually just happened. Like, this necromancer vampire just summoned a bunch of shadows and tried to kill you, and you don't even really, you're just like, oh, well, I'm alive. I guess that's all that.
He did a job too.
All right.
Investigating
When
shit.
he doesn't say anything, as I stare at him, I'm just gonna turn away and I'm gonna sigh.
Yeah.
What's up? Something wrong?
I don't respond.
Rainey gives you her name as well. I forgot to mention.
I can't. I don't know what Rainey said. I didn't hear.
Right. Rainey
The other way.
Rainey says like, "Oh, I'm Rainey," and then you turn
I
around
just
anyway.
don't reply.
Yeah.
I'm not just edgy, guys. There's a reason for this.
No, see, I'm starting to remember, and it's like now I'm like nodding, like yeah, now I get it, but it's taking
Yeah,
me.
I mean, I know because I worked on the sheet on,
Right, I know, but
but
it's
I'm
just
not
fun.
saying anything. So
Of course, of course. So so what did let's see. So
Which way is your character facing?
South.
Oh, I think I know.
do do do.
you can rotate your tokens if you want to like actually have like
Anyway,
be
what do
some.
you guys?
Miss just farted. Did you hear
That
that?
looks silly.
So I think Rainey would be like, hey, that was pretty awesome. You guys want to go out for like drinks or something? You can come too if you want. She's like pointing over to, you know,
Kara.
Kara. Yeah.
I just continue to look at the door.
What's your problem?
I was thinking about something.
Sure. Well, you know, like I said, drinks. We killed a whatever that was.
Whoa,
I
the
think.
vampires, shadow dudes or spirits, according to Mist.
Well, yeah, whatever. We totally owned them, so like we should go out,
Well,
celebrate.
we
or something.
haven't bought them yet,
Hmm.
so we gotta do that first to own them.
I turn back to the group and I say, "Do you usually kill evil?"
We usually do that, yeah.
Well, I mean, considering like technically the first people you encountered that like beat up on you were like little minions of a god, and then the other people you were fighting against were basically just like random people who were guarding this artifact. But this is technically the first like real bad guy that you actually fought. But
If they're against us, they're bad guys.
I'm just putting that in context. Like
Okay.
basically, you this is the first guy that you've really fought that's like legitimately like, well, I mean, not objectively bad, but like subjectively really bad. Because as far as you know, he was a serial killer.
I say, "Then come. There's nothing left for us here."
Okay.
I guess we could go this way. Like she was like pointing like out one way, and she's like, oh, we could go through the front door too. That's cool.
All right, now is she gonna re-ask her question?
No, she doesn't like. I mean, I'm assuming you're all like over here.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't ask. She's just like bringing the three of them outdoors, and they seem to be like walking off. And she's like, you can see that,
Here.
you know, what?
Oh, here I am.
Hide.
Where am I?
We're playing musical
Oh,
chairs now.
great. I control Mist now, apparently.
You can control everybody. I did that.
Okay.
So,
Oh. I can only control the player characters.
Where do you intend to go now that this is done?
I used the force to throw Captain's son over that way.
so someone asked.
Stop you.
I think like that's when Rainey like turns around and
I
she like turns her head toward you and she's like, "What? I said we were going out to get drinks. Are you deaf or something?" And she like keeps walking off like past you.
Yes.
And she just like almost doesn't acknowledge it for a second, and then she stops and then she turns around and she's like, "Whoa, really?"
I'm like,
"Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know."
I'm like, my jaw's just like, my mouth is open, like,
I'm not offended.
oh.
She starts like
Awesome.
she starts like signing like, do you want to, she does some kind of like sign like, do you want to go out with us kind of thing.
I can read your lips.
She just like nods like, okay,
I knew it!
And yes, I would.
Oh, shit.
she like smiles, she's like, okay, chill. I own this place.
I'm in character, I'm like, holy shit.
I think it's kind of interesting, like she doesn't even seem to care that Sword left. She's just like, okay, let's just go out. Like, whatever her problem is. Yeah, I think that's what she says. She says to Son, like, his son, I'm pretty sure you'd be, like, worried, right? Like, you'd be like,
Yeah.
oh. She's like, has her arm around your shoulder, and it's like, dude, she'll be back. She just needs to, like, let off some steam or whatever.
Well,
It is
gotta mark
fate.
her territory somewhere.
What are you talking about? Like, she didn't really pick up on the whole werewolf thing.
Moon saying.
Moon, what? She's just like, they keep
Never
walking.
mind.
And then
Moon,
I
moon.
guess you'd all sort of go out.
David,
So,
moon.
so I guess we could end here unless you guys want to like have another scene. But I think we could end here because that's pretty. I think that's pretty good.
Hold up, before you end the recording, is it over or?
No, it's not over yet.
Okay, hold up. I'm gonna pull up something.
And then yeah, I'll give you guys XP too. I just need to open up that section in the book.
I want to show you guys something, and you audience as well. That I did.
Oh, is it the thing?
Yes, the
I
thing.
think you still need to send that to me, by the way, because I don't have it.
Okay, I'll
What's the
send.
thing?
Oh, you'll see. It's a comic I did based on something we did earlier.
Yes,
Oh.
Earlier sessions. Okay, hold up. Screen share.
I do like that comic.
Okay,
Okay, click
got
on.
it, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Kara.
Yeah.
You here? Say hello.
That is a very small. Okay.
Oh, it's gone.
I like it.
Chills. Puns.
Oh, there we are.
Puns. Puns. Chills. Lol. And there's misters. There's freaking Rainy. And then here's the freaking Patrick Stewart's facepalm.
Yeah, that sums it up.
Meanwhile, do not crash with the show. Go with the flow. Shut up, please.
While someone's talking to Lord Raiden.
That's some guru advice.
That's not Raiden. That's
That's Mike Wallow.
The noodle guy.
It's the noodle guy.
Noodle guy.
One of his contacts was like this noodle guy.
One of my contacts, yeah.
I think like one thing that would be kind of funny is like you. Actually, yeah. Here's how I want to end the session actually, because I have a post credit scene.
I'm gonna stop the sharing.
So you all go to the Crimson Wind Ale House, which I'll probably describe next session, and you see you see like the guy that he just showed in the picture. Awesome's like there hanging out with a bunch of people and like drinking. Like hey, how you doing, guys? And he's like slams his hand on the table and he's looking over at Son. He's like, hey, Son, what are you doing here?
I just came back from a little adventure journey. Sword ran off again.
Ran off, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Force.
See. He's missing then?
Yep. Oh, not.
You know, guess that means we're gonna have to track her down.
Well, if you think we should, we could. Yeah.
We gotta. I mean, she was pretty strong.
This is her spiritual path. We must not interrupt it.
He looks over it, and you are?
Kara.
You like his eyes widen a little bit. Oh. Oh. Okay. Listen, Son. I know a guy.
Brendan, there's a ghost in your house.
What?
There's a ghost in your house.
No, it's just a light.
Behind you, dude.
It's just a light.
What?
No, there was someone behind you.
Oh. No, that's just my family.
I know, I'm being silly.
You're joking around. Anyway, no, he says, oh, well, I think I know a guy. Could probably help us find her. Maybe. Old friend, we go way back.
Huh.
Trust me, he knows what he's doing. I'll just have to,
But do you?
Is it the old guy we met? The other guy?
No, this is a different guy.
Oh, okay.
He's like, and I think, yeah, we'll play out your conversation with him next session, I think, because that would
Next
be kinda interesting.
time.
But he definitely
Uncharted skies.
he definitely seems to recognize you.
The ghost is going up the stairs.
Oh god! That's so creepy. The paranormal activity.
Oh, jeez.
Paranormal activity.
It looks like the pale lady.
Jeez. My mom isn't going to appreciate that comment. I'll tell you what. I have to find the page on this. I keep
Very
losing.
lady from Fable 1 and 2.
I'm just like the pale lady. I'm like, is that how you would describe someone like that? That's kind of...
Boompire.
No, I was just thinking.
Oh, so no,
it
my
goes
mom's
to
a
be named
vampire.
Pale lady.
No.
Okay.
You would describe someone pale with the Boompire.
Righto. Okay, here. I found it. So... For everybody is going to get 5 experience points, so I'm going to mark that on all your sheets on the docs, obviously.
Yay!
You'll have to teach me what experience does and how much
Yes.
I need to like level up or whatever.
I will definitely do. Well, that's
It's
actually
like World of Darkness, where you just spend it and
yeah, it's the same.
All right.
We've played World of Darkness.
Yeah.
The only change they made is with this versus World of Darkness is that your essence goes up every 50 experience points, so it's kind of like leveling. Except for you, I'm not going to. You have to actually spend it because
Yeah.
you work differently. But everyone else, your essence will go up automatically. Or well, you guys are more. I mean, for Storms, I think that's the only one that would actually get that rule. Everyone else would have to earn it.
I have to ask, which one of you that's not Brandon was the one that saw my character sheet? Or knows my character?
It was Dustin, mostly because I had him like we were building it on the Roll20, and I wanted some help to like get it all done.
Okay.
yeah, I'm the only one who actually saw your character sheet.
Okay. Because, you know, reveal over time is fun.
Time and space.
We're just like Dustin knows. I trust him.
Mhm.
He's cool.
My hunch about your character was correct, though.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that you're deaf, so I'm like, oh right, duh. But then immediately after you bring it up, I'm like, oh right, that makes so much sense.
Actually, I can't hear it. Oh well.
Give me a second to find
Like,
your.
someone's impressed by that, actually. He's like, holy shit, you can't hear you that all this? Holy moly.
So,
So you
thing
get
is,
5.
I started building my character and I ran out of things that I wanted. I was just like, well, let's make up for being deaf. And I put everything into perception.
Which I think is kind of cool.
Yeah, you're like.
I mean, you're not a blind archer, but you're a deaf one, which
Mhm.
You're not
obviously
Daredevil.
isn't as impressive. But
yeah, you're kind of like the opposite of Daredevil.
you're the opposite. Well, wait until you figure out more about her. I think that'll make this even more interesting. But again, reveal over time.
Reveal over time.
What we shall do. Oh, right here. This is what I was looking for. So let me go increase
We're
everyone's.
still live, by the way, if you haven't noticed.
No, I know. Yeah, I think
Okay.
I'll turn it off now. Hold on. Then I'll distribute everyone's experience and whatnot. We can do that often.
Nice.